goodness. Round's not over. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the Melty Blood Type Lumina Grand Finals for the United States Official Tournament. I am Fox. I'm joined here with...
I am Jadelyn, and we're here. We made it.
We made it.
It has been a long 6-month journey from the start of the online central qualifiers till today, where we have our top 8 here for the official U.S. Grand Finals. And
Whew.
I am so excited to get to share this with everybody here and taking a look at this bracket to see where we are and how we made it here today.
As you can see, to no surprise, Masoma's made it on the winner's side, along with Kitty and Scrot Vermilion, as well as Akami. So, you got your 2 Vlovs in the top 8 of winner's side, but it's just those 2 Vlovs.
This is true.
No other Vlovs up here, as far as I know.
As far as we know, on the loser side of things, we've got Raiden, Omniscythe, Trippy, and Renala. We have a really nice variety of characters here in this top 8.
Yep.
We've Roa, Noel, Vlov, Koma, possibly DA Noel, depending on who Renala decides to play, Alco, another Roa, Mario, Powered CL, and Red Arc, all represented in this bracket. And we also have a nice variety of people from each of the regions. We have 4 from East, 2 Central, and 2 West.
Yes.
Every person who placed in first for the regions made it into this top 8. No surprise there. But everybody who made it was at least top 5. So it's really cool to see that representation here in our top 8 today.
I know a lot of people were expecting, obviously Masoma and Scrot are going to make, top 8. However, I know a lot of people were not expecting Kitty because, a lot of people would say, Noel's not such a strong character compared to the rest of the cast, but they're also playing Aroa. They're also trying to expand their character variety and make sure they cover anything they consider to be a bad matchup.
That's true.
They made top 8 at EVO earlier this year, so what's to say they couldn't just make top 8 at this tournament as well, especially on winner's side? That
is very, very true. And before we get into all of this, I do want to talk a little bit about our prize pool. So as you saw in the intro video, there's $5,000 of prize pool combined for this tournament, which first place is going to be getting $2,500. Whew, that's some money.
That's a lot of money.
With a really cool championship plaque as well. Second is $1,000, third $600, fourth $400, fifth and sixth is $150, and seventh and eighth is $100. But so everybody here who made top 8 made money today.
Not more than some of us, doing broadcast, but we'll talk about that later. Speaking of the broadcast, I want to give a huge thank you to the Eliphant crew. Production has been most gracious to ask us to be out here to put on this whole performance for everyone, to make sure you have all the graphics, make sure you have all the information constantly on social media. So make sure you give them a shout out, because without them, we wouldn't have any of this today.
No, and I do want to also highlight that there's been a lot of consistencies between both this official tournament and the Japan tournament, which just wrapped up early this morning, about 6 a.m. our time. Which I'm sure we're going to be able at some point to talk about all the really cool things that happened during that broadcast. But all of the finalists here and the finalists in Japan got the same really cool finalist shirts.
Yes.
The staff on both sides of production had the same shirts there. There's just a lot of really cool things that all came together to create this really unified feel across the continents.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were just wondering when are other regions going to get the same chance, but right now it's looking good, because I would say the United States gives a good presence for how strong the players are, how often they're willing to show up, participate, how often they play in online and offline brackets for other tournaments, not just this one. As long as the support keeps up, we'll get more events, and then possibly more characters that you like seeing from other franchises, maybe. Like the 2 that we got earlier today.
Yeah, the 2 that we got earlier today.
All right, we're going to go to our first match. It looks like the players are all ready to go.
And we're going to check out this intro video for both of our players coming up, so you can just refamiliarize yourself.
So my tag is Kiri. I've been playing Melty Blood only since Type Lumina released, actually. Type Lumina is my first competitive fighting game. The person sitting next to me, regardless of my path, would probably be Musoma. I think he's the most consistent person to probably touch a controller, you know, since in fighting games, especially modern fighting games.
I go by Musoma in game. I've been playing Lumina since it released in September of 2021. I can kind of switch on the fly between being passive and aggressive, but I would say I'm more on the aggressive side. My zoning of Law is pretty aggressive too, since he allows it to just shoot projectiles a lot of the time, force the opponent to take an action.
All right. And remember, at home, you can type 1 in chat for Kitty or 2 in chat for Musoma, and you'll see in real time right now that bar. You'll see the stars go to the left or the right depending on who you root for. And there you go.
Yeah,
there
wow.
You go.
How are you feeling, Musoma? Kiri also getting a couple of those stars there as well. We see them, they're sitting on character select. They've already done their button checks. They already changed their color palettes.
Yep.
And we are looking at Roa and Vlav to start this out. A lot of people were thinking, you know, oh, does Kitty want to play Noelle into this? Does not. We actually got the opportunity to talk to Kiri's dad a little bit earlier today, which was really awesome. And he was also talking about, oh, I don't know what Kiri's going to do for this matchup. Doesn't like this into Vlav, so did decide to go with the Roa. And this is the first matchup, the winner's half of this bracket, and we're going to get right into it.
Also remember, it is all topic. It's still 3 out of 5. So you know, if you manage to go down 0-2, you still get that buffer of the extra game if you actually really need it. All right, Musoma keeping up his aggressive style. Make sure Kiri doesn't have too much of a chance to sit back and think about what they need to do. Oh, there's a moon drive from Musoma trying to keep pressure. Decides to throw right after the new moon drive.
Yep, another throw again. Yeah, Kiri being particularly passive. Oh, 3 throws. That's a lot in a row. There's passive, and then there's what's happening right now. And it's the Kiri just hasn't really even pressed a button yet, and is getting a lot of magic surf, but only because they're just blocking things so much. They're both really playing reserved right now.
And there's the double overhead. Kiri takes their turn back. It's a forward throw. Up, another back throw. And the jump low. Doesn't know which side to block on. All right. Musoma's now defense doesn't have moon drive to save themselves from this next mix-up. They might decide to heat though, just to, you know, get out of pressure. Oh, Musoma can't block. Wait.
Oh no. Drops that.
I was gonna say he's dead if Kiri doesn't drop their car. Wait.
No. Oh, this is first round scrambles. This is all this is.
This is 11 a.m. scrambles. This is I was up till 5 a.m. That was a late pack. Woo! Mash after.
All right, get it out now. Shake it out. Yeah, I do know that a lot of our players, as well as some of our staff, who are staying up to watch the Japan finals as well. So hopefully we're getting it all shaken out now, and we can get right back into this. Kiri managing to clutch that one out at a very, very late stage.
All right, Kiri manages to take a turn back in the 2A on Musoma dashing at them. Gonna spin some meter, launcher. All right, let's see what Kiri decides to do on offense here. Yup, already going back to what Musoma was doing to them. Smooth right back, falling, jump in, gets a counter hit. Big confirm for Kiri here.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic circuit on the deck too. Goes ahead and spends 1 bar there. Gonna be able to have a nice setup here too in the corner. Oh, the heat was shielded. If Kiri can knock all this together, yep. Nice. That was so strong. Good way to readjust.
Yes, that was a very good game 1 from Kiri. They were able to already hunt a lot of Musoma's habits and disrespect a lot of his pressure, because, you know, if you're playing Vlav, if you're playing against Vlav, you're like, all right, I'm gonna have to wait to see how often he's willing to throw projectiles. But then there's a lot of times where the Vlav player is just like, no, I'm just gonna use like my even though the normals are a little bit slow, they still cover a good amount of space and anti-air pretty consistently.
Exactly. And Kiri with that really early round start moon drive activation. Musoma answering in kind.
Oh god.
Oh, counter, recovery. This is going to be the advantage for them. Musoma with all of those ground stomps. And he can edit in an EX and charge, just extend the moon drive for a little bit longer. Kiri's is out now, and Musoma's going to end shortly. But Kiri is trying to find his way in, and what a challenge. This is advantage for Kiri, able to pick that one up. And,
that's a 5A from Musoma. 5A, 5C gets a confirm, should be able to end the round with 2 bars. There we go. Nice and easy. All right. So even though Kiri tried to get a EX Pyro move to punish Masoma's with normals, Masoma's like, that's cool. You didn't do that much damage to me, and you spent the bar, so we take this.
Starting out in this one, Kiri doing a really great job just like putting the pressure on Masoma and text the grab. Could kind of feel that one coming, and then just using all of these plus frame moves from Kiri to keep the advantage here. Grabs the shield, gets the fatal counter, but like no real openings. Oh, throws again. And throws again! This is throwing the fighting game. All right, able to pick it up. This is a good opening. Oh no, but drops it.
Dash up throw gets tech. Kiri takes the turn back, catches the back dash for 2-360. OTG probably gonna kill here. Very nice.
I like how everybody just went, ooh, when that happened. That was great.
Because usually in those instances, Masoma's trying to create space so they can get back to Blob's optimal space, but Kiri was just like, yeah, I'm just going to make sure you actually don't get that time to, you know, collect yourself, get back to the space you want to. Oh, with normals or plus, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's definitely not the best thing that could have happened to Masoma right now. Good damage coming out from Kiri here, good 4K. Throws again. Y'all, come on, start attacking more. Just opened up with a high-low situation. Has a bar to spend to just get a little bit more damage. Does choose to spend it there. Knockdown situation, and then Moon Tribe comes out from Masoma, able to block. Oh, blood heat comes out.
All right, you gotta be careful if you're Kiri because you can't throw. Oh! The instant jump air throw, we're guilty here now. All right, you can see Kiri, they're being a little bit more careful, making sure Masoma can't breathe for free, but you don't want to get mashed out. And Masoma gets counter hit once again for being too aggressive, and that's the end of game 2. All right, Kiri with another near perfect, going up 2-0. And we saw this a lot yesterday, where a lot of people would go down 2 games, but then they would take like maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds to recollect themselves, and all of a sudden they just, you know, reverse sweep 3-2, and then all of a sudden you're like, what happened? Were this first 2 games just data? What was going on here?
That it happened so many times yesterday that it just didn't feel like a fluke anymore.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a, wow, this was a one-off thing. I mean, it was 5, 6, 7 different matches yesterday that happened in, and I wouldn't be surprised if that would already happen here, but right now, Kiri is playing much more cleanly than Masoma. Masoma, I feel like, is more often much more aggressive, and it just feels like they are on the back foot right now.
There are a lot of times where Masoma is getting counter hit, and then he starts guessing with a shield to try to, you know, shield the 2-way, maybe take their turn back. But Kiri is doing such a good job. Activates Moon Drive on that clean hit. Expensive meter is going to get a mid-screen knockdown. Time to guess. Oh, finally, Masoma's blocked correctly.
Oh, but until he wasn't, and then got hit with a low afterwards. Like, Kiri's just being really assertive in their follow-ups right now. Gets the EX bar, knocked down in the corner. Yep. And this is one more touch, really, for Kiri with the bar that they have right now. They don't have any moon to work with.
Oh my God.
Took a swing. It was such a risk for Masoma. The recovery on that is really long if you whiff it. And Rowan can just punish it so easily, like you say, and another near perfect.
All right, well, let's see if Masoma has early morning jitters and needs to go to losers bracket before he starts to take things seriously. Because right now, Kiri looks like they're going to take this 3-0, but Masoma and Nice going.
Ooh, okay.
All right. Kiri tries to DP there to keep their turn, make sure Masoma stays on the back foot, but Masoma was actually patient there. Unlike right there, too. That small delay, Kiri thought they needed to either tech a throw or mash, but Masoma was fast enough to get a counter hit there.
All right, just a little bit of a mid-screen slowdown here. Not getting hit with the single stomps from Masoma. Kiri waiting for the opportunity, waiting for Masoma to put out something just like that. Able to take the advantage of that situation, had to guess, went onto the left side there, and now with that corner pressure is going to be able to take a lot back. Kiri's a lot of vital source too, and gets a safe heat so they can start regenning. Oh, the A counter afterwards. That's going to be the end of this round.
Yeah, Masoma choosing the A counter there because they thought Kiri would not be either. They would either BC or just not shield back because, you know, fear of getting held shield BC and then just losing to the A follow-up. But Masoma looks a little bit more confident right now. Even though they got their throw tech, they're not matching as much right now, but I do intend to see them get clipped by a few more things here and there. All right, Kiri jump shields the EX stomp, just making sure they don't have to block it. Masoma just dashes in for free, keeps his turn. All right,
the JC does not hit. Kiri just fishing for something, blocks the projectiles. Not standing up, not getting, oh, almost got hit on that one. That was a little bit risky on the floor stomps. But Kiri coming in and then goes in for the throw. There was enough blocking. I feel like that's a good choice. Just opens up Masoma.
All right, look, tech low shield, nothing. Both players is like, you're gonna do something after this shield, but nobody did anything. Kiri's pressure is a little bit slower, making sure if they counter hit Misoma, they can confirm properly. Oh, still no retaliation after getting shielded.
No. Spends a bar there, just trying to catch Misoma doing something. Oh, challenge the Moondrive activation, then goes in low.
All right, Misoma is not looking so good for him right now. Kiri spends a bar. I think the next hit for Kiri should do it. All right, Misoma, what are you going to do on defense? Immediately.
Yeah.
Unstop.
Oh.
Kiri doesn't block the immediate stop, tries to take their turn back, gets hit with the full confirm into Arc Drive. Now the match is more or less even. Misoma spends Moondrive.
Oh, and then once again, challenge after the Moondrive activation from both players. Plenty of meter to work with. But Misoma fell out of the combos. There's still an opportunity for Misoma.
All right, 5 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Misoma has to be careful about getting hit by full.
Oh!
Misoma wins by the skin of his teeth. Wins by time over. I thought Kiri was just going to force a block string way faster, so that way they could just chip out Misoma, but they didn't do a special move right away. They were worried about Misoma reacting to it and shielding it. Uh-oh, there's the Moondrive.
Oh boy. Okay, there's Moondrive back in response, able to challenge Vlav out of the air and knock him back into the corner. The aim comes back out. That launcher has been really strong for Misoma consistently in the last couple of rounds. And then going back to like the tried-and-true Vlav combo, you don't need to spend much meter to get upwards of 3.8 to 4K. But falls out of it at the very end of it is Kiri and is running out of Moondrive.
Oh, gets clipped by 2B for standing up. Thought they could try to aggress once again, but Misoma's like, nah, I'm pressing my buttons right away. All right, back to full screen. Roa does, I was gonna say Roa does have an okay time trying to contest mid-screen with the projectiles, but not if Misoma just dashes full screen and gets a clean 2A hit.
Right, okay, dashing forward a lot and round start and just clips Misoma, able to get a nice round start combo here. I think the thing with like Vlav is, you know, he's got 11 points or 12K health, so you do have to get some nice significant hits on it to make a difference.
And then once again, Misoma just taking his turn back, matching 2B there, making sure Kiri can just aggress for free. All right, gonna go for the safe jump here. Anti-air shield, immediate GC. Misoma not ready to shield back.
No.
Full confirm incoming, gonna spin a bar.
Spend a bar and yeah, it doesn't spend anything else. It wouldn't have, the Archdrive wouldn't have guaranteed kill. Gets hit with the overhead. And this, yeah, doesn't choose to spend anything else because now you come into it with enough magic circuit to make a difference.
Yes. All right, they both have Moondrive, even though Misoma is close to the full portion of Moondrive. Oh, there's the immediate meter usage to keep the turn. Oh, Moondrive through the 2A gets a clean hit. All right, Misoma has to be careful because they don't have Moondrive to stay safe if they whip any projectiles, but that might not matter if Kiri never leaves his corner.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, but now Vlav is in the corner with a big air throw. Huge change to events here. A throw again into the corner. Kiri working with everything right now. A third throw. This is throwback to Evo where Kiri just throws you to death. And a fourth throw.
Air dash double overhead. There's a heat. Stop low shield. BC. Kiri's gonna spin meter to make sure Misoma doesn't get any more life backs. Misoma's gonna try to stop blocking so they can get their life, but the clock stops because of heat. Spin that last bit of heat meter. Gotta be careful about whipping buttons because you're gonna get hit by that EX again.
Yep. All right. Side switch. Kiri comes out. Gonna get another throw. That's throw number 5 of this round. Doesn't do anything. Throw number 6 of this round.
All right.
Dash back. Doesn't get hit. And that time is opened up by Kiri. We've got one bar to spend. It's not gonna do enough to kill, but it's definitely gonna put Kiri in a really good place. Moondrive comes out from Misoma. Just got enough throws back.
Oh, there's the DP!
And Kiri is going to be our first winner's final qualifier for this particular top 8.
Yes. It's funny too because even though Kiri wasn't sure about which character to use, they looked like they were very proficient in being able to just make sure that they stop Misoma from throwing any projectiles full screen. There was a few times where you saw Kiri whiff punish Misoma doing a block string with the 236C. So like you can't Moondrive with B or C normals. They have too much recovery. So in those instances, Kiri was like, all right, are you whipping a button here that's not an A normal? I can go through those, get a knockdown, get mix up and score, you know, and score my my next attempt to try to win this round. You might see it here, I'm not sure, but Kiri was just throwing Misoma over and over again, and that counter hit right there. Misoma's probably trying to, you know, break a throw or match 2A, but a little bit too slow, gets counter hit. And then right there, Masoma kind of hesitated trying to punish that DP, and his 2C went under it, and he got punished for it, which is unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I know a lot of people think, like, oh, Vlav has such great options, such great buttons, but his normals have some of the longest startup and some of the longest recovery of any character in the game. And Kiri was able, with Roa, who's such a fast character, who has, you know, moves that come out really quickly, really found the gaps in Masoma's strings and was able to punish it very effectively. Masoma was making a comeback, but then Kiri did what I'm beginning to think is the Kiri special and just threw 7 times in a round and took it.
I mean, it is a fighting game, so strike throw is the most basic form of mix-up. You know, you do 2A, you do 5A, you see what the response is, you throw them, and then maybe you just throw them right away so they don't have a normal to respond to, so they're just like, I don't want to tech this throw, but then it's like, you know, they tech the throw, they eat it like a big combo, then they're now scared to tech the next throw, so you kind of just run that same mix-up over and over, and Ro is probably one of the best characters in the game at doing that. All right. All right, we're going to throw it to our player intros.
My handle is Scrod Vermilion, and I've been playing Melty Blood since 2012, and Lumina I've been playing since release. So in East Coast, I want to say I'm the strongest player purely just because of results in the last couple tournaments, since I've won majority of the tournaments since the game's release. I want to say the strongest players outside of myself are Safe, which is probably the second best bluff. Sometimes he is the best bluff. I think he's the most technical one.
My handle is Akimi. My main character in Type Lumina is Vlav. It's definitely less focused on projectile and zoning gameplay as opposed to playing more basically the Melty Blood, where you kind of use air footsies, pressing air buttons as opposed to doing a lot of projectiles.
So this is our next match in the winner's side of this. Scrot versus Akimi. Akimi rocking the Vlav plushie, just showing like, look, Vlav is here. I'm ready. Scrot going to be playing that Coma.
Yes.
We switched to it a little bit more recently. Does she know? And look at him. He's like, I don't know.
What is she cooking?
I have no idea. Look at, I mean, I love this. This is such a great way for everybody to come together and still like be silly and have fun and have that camaraderie. And thank you for typing your 1s and 2s in chat so we can see the stars. But we're getting into this pretty quickly. I know the players are really excited to get going. Scrot, I was talking to a little bit earlier, labbed a bunch of stuff, so should be pretty ready to go for this matchup. And is very excited to start beating up some bluffs.
All right, there's command throw ender, left, right incoming, clash, low shield, BC, free punish. Anytime you clash with the moon skill and you have Moondrive available, that is the sequence you do to get a free punish every single time. Woo! Air dash, back jump C, no! Doesn't get the full confirm, but Scrot's gonna, nope, not gonna armor up.
Nope.
Tries to keep his turn. That moon skill is punishable if done at a certain height. So good match by Akimi. Nope, there's a safe heat. Overhit gets blocked. Scrot's gonna, oh my!
Oh, the B counter, including a fatal afterwards too. That's gonna wrap it up for Scrot.
Wait,
oh, no.
wait, Scrot, why didn't you just use meter? It's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
We just do unblockables. They don't high shield. It's fine.
No, it's all good.
All
Everything's fine. It was all part of the plan.
Yeah, it was planned. It was mental damage.
I
Armor
took
up.
mental damage.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Gonna be able to get through all of that stuff and just run in. Big counter starter there for Scrot. Has plenty of meter too if he wants to armor up after this too. Just gonna keep trying to go for all of this pressure. 3 Cs coming out left and right.
Oh.
But a nice launch challenge from Akimi, putting Scrot into the corner.
It looked like Akimi did an intentional reset there. She likes to do that a lot, but instead of getting the knockdown, Scrot managed to escape. Another command grab ender. Gonna go for another left right. There's the moon drive, command throw into the corner. You gotta be careful after you perform your moon drive. Characters like Coma who have command grab will just scoop you up right away. Oh wait, you're dead. Wait, what
you're
happened?
actually dead.
Wait, I wasn't even looking at your life bar. Why'd you die?
You know, a cool 5.2k.
I thought Vlav had the second highest health in the game.
He does. You know who has the highest health in the game?
Coma, yeah. I mean it helps when you have to get chipped out all the time.
Yep, that is true.
Oh, counter hit 2C. That's a really good starter for Coma. Command grab back to the corner. Let's go. All right, overhead. Moon drive back to stay safe. High shield BC.
Ooh, all the BCs, they are thinking on the same wavelength. But oh, what a challenge there with the invincible from Scrot coming out. DP switches the sides, gonna go ahead and finish this out. Side switch, have to guess. Ooh.
Scrot was looking for Wake Up Heat there, wanted to react to it. Gets Fatal out of the air. Alchemy finally gets a big combo. Nope, just kidding, we dropped those. Wake Up Command Grab, Fatal, gets tries the low shield. You can't low shield throws. Oh boy, I feel like Alchemy's probably gonna try the Heat soon, just try to get out of this pressure. Oh, there's a shield.
Oh, really delayed throw. Gets a little bit of moon back after it too. Like, I was thinking maybe Moondrive, but they just don't have anything to work with. Maybe, are you gonna do an aggressive Heat or something? There's so much Vital Source left to recover. Just trying to catch, okay, gets the unblockable. Gonna go ahead and take that, get your knockdown. You can spend meter here too, if you want to, but just chooses to do the jump back B instead to make it safe, but you died.
Yeah, in that situation, Scrot likes to use the EX Rekka because it has armor, and even if you clash with it, you don't usually have a response fast enough to break the armor. So if you try to do multi-hitting moves, the armor's just coming for you and you're gonna get hit. So you gotta be careful there. Ooh. Counter hit jump A, no combo. Scrot lands safely. Launcher, low shield, BC, launcher clash again.
There's so much shield commitment, but it all seems to be pretty good until Scrot finally gets an opening here. Uses a lot of different invincible moves, and this is something that he was showing me earlier. It's like, this is something I can do more consistently, and then he drops it. Don't do that. Don't say you can be consistent and drop it.
It's okay. It's, you know, it's still 11 a.m. You got the early morning jitters. You were celebrating last night. Armor up, but now it's time to get to work.
Get serious. Oh, that backdash bait and getting Akemi to come forward. Big grab here, armor up again. Moondrive comes out from Akemi, tries to get out of the corner, and is successful in that regard. But all they're doing is blocking.
All right, gets hit by the unblockable. Yup, jump C. Unfortunately for Akemi, she committed to doing the EX Stomp there to try to like maybe hit Scrot on the way down, but because EX Stomp is not invincible, and Vlad doesn't have any invincible reversals that's not his arc drive, because Zona having invincible reversals is kind of a privilege. Thank God he doesn't have that. But Akemi goes right to CL, a quote-unquote Zona who has a reversal, but it's not considered top tier. So
no, and I've actually never seen Akemi play CL. I know Akemi streams fairly frequently, and I like tune in every now and then. But this is definitely a surprise for me.
They played this character versus, I want to say another vlog yesterday when they were down. Oh, backdash gets caught by the EX armor after the Moondrive.
God, you have to be so careful backdashing with this character because Scrot can close the distance so quickly. It's deceptive.
All right, so Scrot has to fight a completely new character now. One who's a little bit more mobile, has the same amount of projectiles you have to worry about, a reversal for real, but I'm pretty sure Scrot was ready for this as well. This should not be a surprise to him. Oh, no. Is that a
oh my God.
Is that a real punish? It didn't say punish, but maybe she couldn't try to jump after it. All right, gonna push in the corner, command grab. Back to mid-screen. Oh, they didn't counter hit.
Okay.
Anti-air.
Oh, the challenge in the air there. I mean, just, so Akemi teched in the air, then that just gave Scrot another opportunity to pick it up and finish up his combos. Scrot 1 away from 3-0ing, and as one of our production members said, Scrot had some of the fastest 3-0s yesterday on stream that we had.
He's trying to speedrun this whole tournament, actually. He wants to show you he's actually the best player in the United States. Ooh, 2B counter hit. Scrot got caught matching there, gets knocked down mid-screen. Oh, he just does regular DP, doesn't have meter to make it safe. Now has to hold the CL combo. Gonna spend the bar. There we go, gets the knockdown. Gonna charge.
Out.
Hey.
Throw again.
Throw after Moondrive.
Oh, went for a throw, but nothing came out of it. Just trying to create a bunch of pressure. Shielded, and then BC afterwards is able to pick up with a fatal counter from Akemi.
Not gonna die off of that, especially off that drop combo.
No.
Scrot having another chance is actually terrifying because he has enough meter to get a confirm into knockdown. Maybe he. Oh, here we go.
Confirm into knockdown, and then is he gonna heat afterwards too to make it safe? He's got so much health. Trying to make it safe. Moondrive comes out, went in for the low, but doesn't have anything. Gonna go ahead and activate the armor instead, but then Akemi able to use that incredible move from CL to get a round up.
All right, that was very important because, I was gonna say she was doing well to try to contain Scrot, but now she's stuck in this corner again. This is going to do a lot of damage if Scott decides to spend meter. Nope, going to armor up, dash up, shield. Yeah, we react to those. And then, he's going to do the new combo he learned like last night.
If he can do this, this is going to be like 6-something-K, but he does end up dropping it. It doesn't matter. He's going to be able to armor up again. He's got plenty of meter in his pocket if he wants to use it. Going in for the 3C, armor up again, just creating so much pressure. Gets hit with the overhead because Akimi committed to low shield, and that is going to mean Scrot is moving on. He will face Kiri in the winners finals of the top 8.
Yes, he actually speedran that tournament.
He sure did.
So was that 3-0, but it was close? Is that one of those ones? I need someone to tell me. No disrespect to Akimi, but like...
I think the third one was close. I think the first 2 were not.
No, Scott was completely ready to fight Vlav in this tournament. Like, there's no reason for you to be like, oh, I lost to Vlav in a top 24 type of qualified tournament. No, you need to be ready for everyone who you might face in bracket. The brackets were also prepared like 2-3 weeks beforehand, so you actually knew what your path was going to be like, depending on if you won or lost. So you need to make sure that you do all your studying, you practice all your combos. Even though Scott said he practiced his combos yesterday, he still dropped the combo he did in the tournament. But that's okay. That's fine. We're not perfect.
No, nobody is. And I still think that right now, of the 4 people that we've seen playing, Scott has definitely been the cleanest and the most confident.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of really good decision making, and now with this replay, we can really see a lot of that. Just the way that he was able to use meter appropriately and consistently, and just not get freaked out by things like character changes or like shield with A launchers or stuff like that. Like just really not allowing himself to get hit by too many different things, and just was able to take advantage of every situation that Akimi let herself just let go.
Right. Like in that last situation there, Akimi was stuck in the corner with no resources, so she decided, all right, maybe if I shield and get it to activate, maybe I can force some sort of like RPS situation to get me out of the corner at least. And Scott's like, no, I'm not going to give you any of that. I'm just going to make sure I stagger my pressure, see the shield, react accordingly, and win the set.
Yeah. So. I mean, that's the first half of our winners bracket. I feel like after the gauntlet we ran yesterday,
that was
it
a lot
feels
of
so
games.
fast. It was a lot of games. There's a lot of really good games.
Yeah.
We're going to go to a really, really quick break while we prep for the loser side of this, and this is where it starts to get a little bit sad, because now we're going to start saying goodbye to people pretty much right as soon as we get back, and everyone's going to be fighting for their life. And after we do come back, I believe we're going to go to Omniscythe Raiden first,
Yes.
so you're not going to want to miss it. Quick break. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome back to the Grand Finals, Top 8 for the Melty Blood Type Lumina official tournament. What's up, Juna? How's it going?
How come, hold on, how come they gotta bring me in for the bad news? How come I gotta be here for the elimination matches, right? I gotta deliver the bad news to these players. They qualified, they flew all the way out here.
You're good at delivering bad news. I've seen you stream.
Sorry, but yeah, we're gonna finally have some people go home today. You know, a long fought battle to get here. They had to qualify online tournament. They had to, you know, get through the shark-infested pools yesterday, and now we're up here. But unfortunately, we're on the loser bracket now.
What about all the people yesterday who went home?
I mean, this is day 2. This is day 2 right now.
Oh, you mean the day 2 people?
This is day 2, so yeah.
All right, man.
But there we go. Early look at the bracket up there. So Kira over Masoma 3-1. Pretty, I'm not saying one-sided, but Kira was looking pretty comfortable in that.
It was pretty
I
one-sided
think
at one
some
point.
people had maybe a little bit of an upset. You know, I think Masoma might have been one of the favorites to get there to win his finals. Did not get there.
Nope.
But on the other side, there's a clear favorite, Strahd, handling Akimi with that nasty coma. Don't wait, Nurse are coming. Just hang in there, hang in there.
And then on loser side, we have coming up for you, Raiden versus Omnisite.
Yes.
And then lastly, it will be Trippy versus Renala.
Yes,
And right before we go into Omni versus Raiden, we do have an intro video for the players once again.
Where's my intro video? Let me film one of them.
Your intro is when we came in. That's what
I
it
want a
was.
video. Come on.
Nah, you get a video later.
Oh, okay. My handle is Raiden or Raiden, whichever works. I've been playing Melty Blood since the release. My honest answer, I've been practicing a lot of combos and stuff, and I wanted to see how well I could like execute it all, and I'm glad I was able to do that.
So my player handle is Omnisite, and I've been playing Type Lumina since it first came out, both on PS4 and PC. Honest recommendation for anyone who's just wanting to get into Melty Blood and have a character that can allow them to experience everything this game can offer, go for Roa. That character has options. You want to play defensively, you got plenty of tools. You want to play offensively, more tools. You want to be offensively defensive, as in mashing anything, will probably work. Roa has it built into him.
But yeah, so Omni suggesting Roa. Roa just won the Japan National Tournament, right?
Yeah,
so
Yuta.
Definitely a monster of a character. Yuta, by the way, is a BlazBlue player.
character, yes.
And Omni as well is a BlazBlue player. So let's see. Can we get 2 BlazBlue players taking over the Melty scene today?
It would be nice because it would show that there's different people from different scenes who can show up, play Type Lumina, and be like, yeah, I can use my fundamentals in all these games and still smoke everybody and wait for an update for my game, hopefully, you know?
This is it's very refreshing too to see like how this game is being taken care of. You know, we're not sure if they're gonna like when the game got dropped. We didn't know how much support to get after release, but the devs are still pushing out new content, new updates, free DLC.
All the DLC has been free.
Absolutely free.
It's still gonna be free. Isn't that crazy?
Thank you to the Faco community for funding our game. We love you guys.
The Type Moo money,
Yes.
the French bread Type Moo money.
We are in there. But here we go. It's on the loser side. Raiden or Raiden, they said whatever works for you. You can call them that against Omnisite here. Unique character, I like it. We got Warm and PCL.
Yes, characters that people don't see that often. Oh my god, that jump shield was kind of wilding, but you know, we take those.
You're going to win it from Raiden too. We saw the shield did nothing, right? Just kind of waited there. Okay. Get you on the lantern cover and a DP now.
Omni's like, yo, I'm not blocking frame 1.
The BlazBlue is coming out. Unfortunately, combo dropped. We saw this a lot yesterday, right? A lot of these players dropping combos. Hopefully day 2, you know.
Nah, it's 11 a.m. So, well, it was 11 a.m. Now it's noon. So hopefully they've woken up together. Yeah, Raiden's awake.
The layers on Raiden's offense right now. All the time the water react to shield that heat.
I would say they're next to Scrot, they're the most meticulous in terms of like layering the pressure so they can try to smoke all your defense off.
Yeah, they mentioned too, the training mode monster, right? Training mode monster working on setups and combos and giving motivation to get in here. Not me, baby. I hate training mode.
I've seen the streets, bro.
I think Omni's the same way. Omni's a net play monster, right? You go to battle training mode against net play right now. Who is superior?
Ooh,
nice.
Throws the health shield. Raiden trying to get a response from Omni on the BC. Doesn't get anything. Omni's... Oh! EX grab. It has invincibility, so that's a real reversal for her. For some reason.
But it's almost full screen as well. If you press at anything, you're in a lot of trouble here. Backing away. Doesn't deal with jump B.
And you can see how Raiden's approach is just, I don't want to deal with those half-screen normals. Oh! Let's go! OTG. All right, let's see what Omni does on defense. Just wake up 5B. Wait, you need to low shield that friend.
Yeah, unfortunately, Omni lost all the resources there after getting thrown out of the heat.
All right.
Okay, you got a punish on this too.
Yeah, Raiden didn't cancel the 3C. You can special cancel 3C into, you know, like a DP fireball or something. Nice. And because Raiden kind of wasn't confident in that hitting or not, they get punished for that. Nice. So Ami's manages to bring it back.
Yeah, built that one extra bar enough to kill right now.
Ooh. Oh my god, 5C. It's
the god button.
It's actually pretty fast, but it has 30 frames of recovery. So if she ever whiffs that move, you can do whatever you want.
Bro, how do you whiff that? Look at his half screen. If you whiff that move, it's your fault for whiffing.
I guarantee you he's going to do it at least once this set and get punished for it.
It's your fault.
Watch.
Got the half screen normal.
Bro, looking half screen normals is pretty common in this game. All right, time to get on the ring setup here. Has to block it. Omni doing pretty well on defense.
Finally, I try to up back out of there, but no. I try to up back, but they catch you, right? They save that low for later in the string.
Oh, clash through, yeah. Just press the next normal after you 2A. You press 2B. Yes. Nice and clean, right? Looking very strong so far. Omni's trying to figure out how to fight this character.
Yeah,
right now.
or Omni's well, it looks like trying to do 2A, 2B, but it just the 2B, I guess, a bit slower. Got counted on startup right here. Don't expect any sort of character switch, anything. Probably locked into PCL the whole time down here.
Yeah. I've only seen. Well, actually, no. He used to play Miyako until she got quote unquote nerfed. By nerfed, I mean they, you know, changed like 3 things about her, and they were all like, this character's unplayable. When it's like, no, I definitely saw a Miyako player make top 8 at the JP side of the tournament this morning.
Classic North American fighting game player mentality.
Down player, yeah, isn't that wild?
Rip so bad guy in Shrine. Rip that character.
All right. Raiden's already down in the corner.
Hey, the God button jump seat. Screen and a little combo drop here, but still got the corner.
I can't believe Ami had enough time to recover after the 2C with the EXDP.
Yeah, that was last second to able to get it, but really strong round right now.
All right. Raiden's trying to be careful not to get clipped by any of the big normals. Jump B, no counter hit. Omni, God, just the 5C on Raiden's jump right there.
Anti-air, works on the ground. Press that button.
That's right, that was ugly.
Right. Unfortunately, not a play, gotta pick up after that. That's the worst, when you trade with your opponent, and they get to pick up, you're like, well, come on.
You're like, man, what kind of sorcerer is that? Check their controller. All right, spent meter here, big damage. Omni's gonna get a safe jump. Let's see what Raiden does on defense. Oh my god.
Mashing it, counter. No, come on, finish in place. I'm dropping these combos. This is top 8.
That means noon, bro. They just woke up like an hour ago.
Players were late too. They were slow. They were late to get down here.
Don't say that. I'm so mad about that. Right. EX ring. Left right setup. No, gonna OTG. Oh, nice. Omni blocks overhead.
Yeah, last second, good awareness. Teleport shenanigans all over the place.
Ooh, eject, but that move skill is so good. It's probably one of the best in the game. It gets her in the air instantly. She counterpokes anything you try to do, and she gets a big confirm if it hits. But Omni activates Moon Drive, tries to get out of dodge. Raiden tries to jump. Spends meter to get a confirm. OTG. All right, Moon Drive activation, high shield, BC to get out the corner.
Oh no! Fell on top of Onion Ring.
All right, gonna OTG to get some damage.
Good chunk of damage back in front.
Oh my god!
Yes! So it already had activated the Moon Drive. Saw a checkmate right there.
Yes. Unfortunately, Omni doesn't have a special move that goes that far to spend meter on, so. Oh my god. See, he went 5C right there! Come on, man. Ooh! Good movement from Omni. Nice shield reaction after the 2A whip. Anti-air shield. Lands in time.
Very late. Yeah, but still able to block. Scramble situation right up top here.
Yep, Red Arc with jump B, one of the menace normals in this game. Ooh, look at that damage, my god.
What the hell? It's like 3 goal aqua combos. What's going on?
You gotta optimize your aqua combos, bro.
Super not enough though here.
All right, last chance for Omni. Raiden has way too much meter to make this.
Okay.
Lances and throw out the Moon Drive.
It's so dangerous though, both players in Moon Drive, and then split it down, just throw it out.
He's it. Yeah, anytime you get into the air, if you're not immediately shielding and Red Arcway does that teleport, the teleport, it's like a horizontal DP that grabs you and throws you back to the corner. If you bounce out of the corner, she gets a free combo, and that, you know, is very detrimental to whatever's happening to you at that
saw
point.
a little, Omni just put a little gap in his string, trying to create some sort of pressure, but no, the gap just gave right in the time, just mash on that. And now elimination game here for Omni.
Oh, what a confirm off the ring hit. I guess the EX teleport to hit. OTG again. Omni doesn't retaliate, just trying to get the corner. Moon Drive activation. Jump C, no confirm, gets a throw. Moondrive? Woo! Yes. You do have 2 to 3 frames of invincibility when you Moondrive through certain normal, so you can take advantage of that.
It's very hard. You don't know, too, right? You don't know if the move is still active or not. It's a good awareness from Raiden. Believe that move was over, was ready to press the button. If you guess wrong, you just get counter hit.
Alright, so Raiden being careful not to get clipped by anything big because it would give Omni a big swing in the momentum in the match. But right now, Omni's trying to pin down any... oh, there we go. Raiden flinched, got hit by Jump C. It's party time for Pirate CL. Alright, good spin meter. No,
no, EX Lightning. Another grab, okay. Omni killed the next hit.
Oh, no. Immediate wake up heat. Oh. Shield?
No! Oh, the Jump C was already out, I guess.
Oh!
The War Classic, right?
Oh, Omni trying to get past the onion rings, but he gets clipped, and this is his last chance in this set.
I feel like it hasn't been too fancy from Raiden. You know, it's a very conservative gameplay, just running away, letting projectiles do work, and that stinks. So not only did the combo drop, but Omni wasted all that meter.
Yep. Hopefully Omni's not getting into his own head because it might have been an input error, but he's got to get through it if he wants to try to win the set right now.
Okay. South the bar. He's still in a good spot.
He might spend the meter hit. Yep. There we go. Just knockdown. Gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive. Wake up high shield from Raiden. 5C whip doesn't get punished for it.
Oh, what the heck?
It looked like he missed his air dash instead of doing jump B. So
there's no instant overhead like that in their games. The alternate setup, a little execution error, and again, safe heat now.
That high shield was kind of scary, but Raiden makes it out alive. Shield, punish. Nice, let's go. Omni gets his turn back once again. All right, most likely gonna spin the bar to make sure Raiden gets to the corner.
Hey.
Safe jump. Nope.
Oh, not like this. Wake up, reversal grab. Another heat, but it gets tagged. Okay.
That feels bad.
Yes.
Like you throw someone in the corner, you use tech. Yep. You both look at each other, you're like, do something. And that's like, no, you do something. All right, I'll do something.
Yes, Raiden, of course, losing all that meter there with that heat. Trying to make the comeback, did not work out. Giving Omni a chance, but does not block the overhead.
All right. Raiden's going to spend this one bar here to get this knockdown. Meteor ring set up.
TP. Yes. Let it rip.
Oh, the A-fault doesn't get punished. Charge 5C, arrow, blockable, grounded normal. Let's go. Oh, wait, drop combo though. All right, overhead. Moondrive on the... Nice. He got caught reaching.
Yeah, you saw the failed attack attempt there from Raiden. Omni's the setup here. He's got 4 bars as well, so he's going to spend something. 4,000 in the corner.
Moondrive activation. Yep, it was too active. Raiden probably tried to press 5A, got counter hit. Oh, the really late double overhead. You hate to see it. All right, this is most likely the last chance for Omni if he doesn't guess right here. Ooh. Probably tried to bait a heat activation with that. Oh, GG's, my friend. Dang.
3-0. A little pop off there from Raiden. So good stuff to Omni out at 7. But why is counter jump B untechable? Why 2 hits air normals untechable? Come on.
There's only 3 characters in the game who have that though, and 2 of them are Arcoids. The other one's Shiki. His jump B, it hits twice. You don't do anything in fatals, you just fall to the ground for free.
Bump. No good.
Big
the second hit, man. The second hit there.
No, you got the new character coming out. Edmund Dantes?
I don't know how to say those names. Ushi, what's her name? Ushi, I don't know, man. Fake Go, whatever. It's Dante. I'm gonna call him Dante. Dante and the other girl, the Yoshitsune there. But, hey, it's free. I'm not complaining. But here we go. A little highlight from that last game. It didn't feel one-sided. It just felt like Omni couldn't close out. A lot of rounds he had Raiden down low and just could not finish the job. Raiden just very good on defense, did not sweat at all.
And you can see how Omni was trying to mount the comeback right there. Even though he activated Moondrive, he left a gap there. Raiden was able to do the EX teleport, clip him up. And then this round here, Raiden was doing their best to make sure Omni couldn't heat there. And then just the early jump B from Raiden, likes to do that a lot. Tries to jump a little bit early, tries to stop your air approach. And if you manage to block the jump B, Wark players just make it so that you get jailed to the ground, get air unblockable, big combo, and you just run that into the ground until you win the set. So good stuff to Raiden.
Very strong character that kind of underrepresented, I feel like. Not a lot of people play it. I don't know. I remember early on it was like, oh, Wark stinks. Wark stinks.
Really?
Like, yeah. Maybe early was like good, but then it was like, the tier listing have been crazy. Coma at the start, he's top 1, then he's bottom 1, and now Scarlet's putting him back on the map out here.
Well, that's because, people who are character specialists and stuff like that. But for the next match coming up, we have Renala versus Trippy, and we have intro videos for both of those players.
Hey, I've been tripping and I've been playing Melty Blood for ever since the game came out. I'm preparing for the finals by I looked at the bracket and see my possible opponents. So I kind of been labbing certain situations and certain punishes I can do that may come up. I played against basically everybody a lot, so I kind of have an idea about what I should be doing. It's just a matter of can I execute it on that day or not.
Hello, my name is Blooming Lotus. I want to say I've been started playing fighting games since I was like at a young age, probably like 7 or 8. Honestly, I feel like my adaptability might be the best out of some of these players that will probably qualify for this tournament. I feel like I definitely do think about my opponents much more than others would, and I definitely feel like that just because you get a game off of me, that does not mean that like you're not gonna get 2-0 in these next 2 other games, type of thing, you know.
I'm tight. That's twice now in the player intro videos. The players. I've been playing Melty since it came out. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. They've been playing Type Lumina. Okay, we've been playing Type Lumina since it came out. This game's old as hell. I mean, this game's older than the players.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Masoma is on the younger age for some of these people. He's in college, but like, we're definitely older than Masoma. Yeah. That's for sure. But right now we're gonna see. Oh, I heard Mario. I see Aoko. Okay, here we go. So Mario is one of those characters that a lot of people don't really see anymore, mostly because they think puppet character. They think he's hard to play. He's scary. He's got a lot of setups, which he does have setups, but I don't think he's really hard to play. Like right there, you see Sword Nun coming through. Even though Mario got hit, just kind of obliterating Aoko, but
just runs through that. Tribute is great. I commented the match yesterday. Hey, he was down 0-2, looking like he was getting washed, and then ran it all the way back with Mario. The setup just started coming through. The left rights were there. Nice match.
All right, so we're gonna probably spend a minute to get a mid-screen knockdown. Yep, there we go. Left, right, nope, stays in front, keeping pressure. Ronaldo air dashes back, and Ronaldo's been really aggressive with their alcohol play.
Wake up buttons, get out of here.
Yeah, man.
Here's a mix, right?
Plus frames. Yeah, if you try to like hit Mario during those Sharkums, if you don't throw him, those Sharkums will still come through to mess you up.
I want to point out too, Trippy was doing exactly. This is the 3rd time. So Trippy is a master of camouflage, as you see. The all blue on the blue stage. Yesterday he's running green. Right. He's running green on the green stage. He had the red on the red stage.
Yeah, you said that, and I'm just like, no, you're not. That can't be the case. I'm like,
master
no.
Of camo. Very, very. Hey, whatever advantage you can get, just take it.
Ooh, back dashes away, but still gets caught with the low. Aoko's pilot is standing low, so you have to down back that. All right, orb set up. Time to block. Throw. Orb once again. Time to run this messed up pressure.
Oh, yeah, looked like I caught trying to reach right there. The ID's gonna blow that up, of course. 3 bars. Ooh. Orb again. Overhand. There we go.
And that's why this character is so deadly. Just because the orb is sitting out there doesn't mean it immediately pops. But Ronaldo doesn't finish the combo.
Yeah, couldn't like kill right there. And then here comes the Mario.
Is it time to lose? It might be time to lose right here. All right, spins meter. Oh,
this is that weird setup.
I got
what
hit.
the hell? I still don't know what happened.
I got hit, bro. Woo! That 3C though. Let's go. All right. Yeah, it's time to lose. Trippy's just like.
I got no idea. I guess down. I hold him down back. Like I blocked right that time, but the last time I hit by the over, I would have been dead already, right?
You have to get away from the. Gotta get away from the big orb. All right. Punch Nun coming through. Sword Nun still there. Oh, hold shield.
Oh, try going for the big read with the counter Nun. The judo came out, but no. Ronaldo goes low. Beats it 1-1 in the first game.
All right, Triple was really close to running that whole thing back. Oh, counter hit jump bait, no confirm. Web sling clash. Oh, that's unlucky.
There's a good sequence too in the last round. So Trippy's starting out the Nun, trying to get Ronaldo to punish it. He's trying to bait the punish, but Ronaldo aware. Didn't press anything, waited for the shield.
Frame 1 counter. Yup, goes through with the Moondrive activation. Very smart from Ronaldo.
Not just smart, great reactions. I would have got hit up way too slow. The reactions are another level right now.
Oh.
No jump for you. Holding up back for dear life gets tagged. That standing low you talked about earlier.
Yep. All right, so Trippy was actually doing pretty well in round 1 and 2, but that last round right there, they got clipped a lot by just the aggressiveness of Ronaldo. A lot of like jump A's, run up throws, getting clipped by orbs and stuff. So like right there, like round start, run up 5A. Ooh, EX laser.
But like I mentioned yesterday, that Trippy was down in their set yesterday, ran all the way back, so definitely has the mental strength to not get flustered like some other players.
All right, gonna safe jump. There we go. Keeps pressure. Gonna slowly push Ronaldo into the corner. Oh,
nice check. That poor nun. What did she do to you, man?
All right, Ronaldo sends out an orb, double overhead gets blocked. Trippy trying to figure out a way to get out. Oh, he blocked those. You got those reactions.
And another nun got sniped from behind.
Oh man, we need to buff these nuns.
Give him one hit of super armor, please. Very nice anti-air there. With the whip.
Oh, doesn't get the air throw in there, but still does 4K damage.
Yeah, good damage. Missed the setup though, you know, with Mario, setup's key.
Oh!
The worst thing that could have ever happened. Able to block, and then the orb blew him up, so wasted a meter and has to hold all this.
All right, gets knocked down, no throw. Heat reaction, yeah, big punish.
All the time in the world in that one.
All right, Ronaldo's looking pretty clean. Looks like they woke up, they had their breakfast. They're like, you know what? I'm here to win. Oh, and their round starts have been super aggressive. They're always in Trippy's face, making sure they have to worry about like a 2A or 5A. Moondrive activation gets hit by the orb anyway. Ay.
Yeah, Mario's a puppet character, but also he's kind of a bit more of like a Keyboy style puppet character. He likes being full screen, likes sending out the nuns right there. Ronaldo not giving Trippy a chance to breathe at all, just staying on top of him. Shield, no, still recovery.
Ay. All right, none still hits Alco. The Moondrive shield, BC, Trippy not ready to shield back.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, it's time. Let's go.
Takes time, yeah.
Run it back. Oh!
Beautiful.
Try to force a slash.
Hates the nun. He's just trying to hit the nun.
You think Alco believes in the church?
Okay, but Mario. Oh, baited, but enough time to recover after the whiff grab attempt.
No anti.
Counter hit on tech. Well, 2-all right now, Ronaldo.
All right, Trippy, it's time to
make that comeback again. How many you got in your bag? This is the losers. This is your last chance.
Yep. You can't be like, oh, I'll go to losers and it's okay. No, you're in losers right now. So they don't go back to character select. They just say, screw it, I'm gonna go in.
Doesn't want to change the camo or anything. Just locked in. Shaking said this could be elimination. Could be out at 7th right now with Omni. Still a nice showing. You know, still qualifying out here is already a big accomplishment, but I'm sure everybody wants to go a bit further.
All right. Charcon.
Wow.
Oh, actually, the BC follow-up hitting that Charcon calls a combo to drop. Oh, big orb counter hit.
Yeah, when you're jumping, you know you're going to land on that orb. You kind of panic, like try and press something, but no, you're not beating it.
Right, because especially it trades at the last moment. Yeah. It's usually in Alpha's favor at that time. All right, have to deal with the orb. Moondrive activation. That's so messed up.
The police held that shield for 5 whole seconds, but gets tagged at the end.
Ooh. All right, get a special meter, get a knockdown here. Charge comes. Ronaldo low shield.
Wow.
Ooh. And then the air dash gets clipped by the 2A. Ronaldo just content to sit there.
Oh no, did not get punished though.
All right, still not going to gain any of that life back because you were blocking while you're heat.
Oh, this should be the round right now. Trippy shaking their head, not really too happy with themselves right now. Match point, Ronaldo. Pretty comfortable, pretty dominant set so far here from Alco.
Oh, yeah, all right. Sort of not putting in work, getting air unblockable. Shield the launchers, keep your turn. Oh, yeah. All right, Goomba stomp on the low shield. Okay, Trippy is needed. He's gonna go for the sub again.
That weird corner setup.
Which way, bro?
I know. I have no idea. Don't even ask me. I don't know. I don't know. Just not give up. Just match heat. Match heat and pray.
Oh, and then get full jump in, gets a 2A. Doesn't have any meters, so you just have to go for the normal air surrender. Set up an orb? Nope. Messes it up. Oh,
okay. Nice match with drop the combo. Gets punished for it.
Come on,
what's going on today?
All right, now we have meter. We get a knockdown with the orb. You get any jump? No, the orb keeps you in place even though she's holding low shield. That's so messed up. Woo! Look how scary that is. Look at that orb. When is it gonna pop? Oh, there it is.
Keep that pressure going.
That's not safe. Yes. There you go.
Yeah, I like the 2A check confirm. Okay, count in. Let me keep the combo going here.
Air dash back. Oh, we block those. Gonna slowly push Ronaldo back to the corner. EX sword none. Ronaldo just chilling. Yep, there we go. Wait, that's probably it, yeah.
Got it. Nice, confirm with the moon drive. Yep, there we go. Woo! Full screen laser. Very, very calm. Ronaldo was not sweating at all that set. Moving on to the loser's side. Unfortunately, Trippy out at 7th, but like I said earlier, still great showing.
Yes.
You know, qualifying, getting all the way out here. Free flight, free hotel, getting past day 1, out at 7th place.
That was a hard fought day 1 too, because having to wait through all those matches since everything was streamed, nothing was done on the side, so you got to see everyone play, and people were just sitting in the audience, sitting there waiting like, when is it my turn? When am I going to get to play?
They're watching tech too. Like, I'm going to fight this person next. Let me take all their tech and all that stuff.
You just watch the VOD from like, 20 minutes ago. You're like, all right, I know what they did here. I understand everything. It's cool. No problem. Okay. So we got a replay coming up. We can see a little bit of the action that we had go on. And you can see Renala orb set up with
The
throw.
worst, yeah.
Trippy trying to jump, gets clipped by the 5A.
A beckon for dear life. I mean, that's all I can do. She can mess up her own mix-ups, own attempts, and make it safe with that orb, just having coverage right there.
She can even hold shield there with the orb. So, like, you saw Renala holding shield forever with the orb on top of Trippy. Trippy was just like, I can't really do anything about this because you can pop the orb at any time.
At any moment. I have no idea. It's all up to you there.
Yeah.
Alka moving on. We brought up tier list a couple times. It was nice to see because remember Alka as well when she first got released, like worthless character.
Yeah. People were just like,
bottom 3 doesn't work in type Lumina.
And then like a few months later, people were like, oh yeah, she's really messed up.
Oh my bad, yeah.
she kind of breaks the game with her held orbs. She can hold shield and have the orb out there, so you're just like, wait, I can't press button because she can pop it. You're right. Yeah, look, yeah.
Oh my bad, we were wrong. We were wrong.
Yeah, we were wrong. It happens though. You know, once again, when new characters come out, they have to develop over time.
Yeah, especially a technical character too, like Alka here.
Yeah. So a lot of the times, fighting game players will be like, oh yeah, the immediate response is like, we don't have enough time to develop. It's tournament season. We need to sit down and have this be effective right away, as opposed to the time investment. Okay.
Are we taking a break?
Yeah, I think we're going to break.
Man, I want to play more matches.
You're not playing, bro. You're just doing commentary.
Oh, I could get up there. There was some people DQ. But anyway, we got a quick break. We're still going on in the losers bracket. So don't go anywhere. We're going to crown the best player in North America today.
Yes.
Undisputed. No complaining after that. But we'll be back after this.
Hey everybody, we are back with the Melty Blood Type Lumina official US Tournament Grand Finals, hosted by Eliphant and here live at NEC. I am Jadelyn and I'm joined by
Juna, good job. You got the whole title.
I did.
Me and Fox, we were like, what do we call this? Official? Like, it's a central backer? What, Mike? What's a central mean? This is the whole. This is not central. This is the whole thing. This is the
whole
NA
thing.
finals. The players qualified. We had the East Coast, Central, and West Coast qualifiers. So
right.
The top 8 are all out here, but this is day 2, so only the 8 best players remain, and now only 6 because we've had our first 2 eliminations
only
already.
6, and whereas yesterday was so back and forth. Today has been really one-sided. I mean, we had a 3-1, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. It is not really.
There's still a lot of matches, yeah. I mean, it's still a lot of matches left. We'll see. But so far, you know, Scrawt looks. Kiri actually, I wouldn't say as dominant as Scrawt against Akimi, so we'll see. Kiri Scrawt should be pretty good, but just as a spectator, I would not want to fight Scrawt right now.
No,
They were looking very, very scared with that coma.
Yeah, and the match that we have coming up next is Akimi Raiden, which is a run back from the grand finals from the West qualifier. Raiden took it 3-0 and very cleanly. Akimi really struggled in that particular match, in that particular day, but it has been a solid 3 months since that time. Plenty of time for growth, plenty of time to change.
Exactly. And as a fighting game player, if you get your butt kicked by somebody, the first thing you're going to do is watch that match and figure out what happened here.
Oh, look at the little red arms, she's so cute.
So now Akimi's going to fight back and show something, I'm going to guess.
A vlog?
Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, you can't let your opponent get all the... Yep, there you go.
The salty little vlog. I like the coat on that. That looks really comfy. I want that in real life. Can I have that?
No!
No! Who did she throw that at?
Does that mean she's gonna play CL? Is it?
Oh no! Well,
Vlog's
okay. Well,
finished?
she
What's
was
going on?
tweeting that her CL kind of nice.
Well, here CL is locked in on the character select screen.
CL is locked in. I left that character part on my notes blank because like she's feeling the CL, and honestly, the vlog didn't go well those months ago.
Yeah.
So she's really feeling this today, and if that's what she wants to do and let this ride or die in her tournament life, then good for her in that confidence.
This is always rough too. So you know, even though they're both in top 8, Akimi's coming off of a pretty rough 0-3.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Ryan's coming up from a 3-0 win. So definitely confidence, momentum right now is on Ryan's side. Akimi's gonna have to turn it around. Nice jump back A, counter hit, but yeah, the momentum did not get a full combo.
Yeah, I like the rush down too that Akimi's doing right now. It's definitely a lot more aggressive than what she was doing on Vlog earlier. Although she's kind of throwing out some really scary buttons, and then Raiden is the one getting a little bit of a charge and able to challenge, gets Moondrive activation pretty much immediately, and is now going to get the hard knockdown afterwards. After this, won't spend a bar. No, never mind.
For 1 bar? And build all that bar from the moon, that was crazy.
That was a really great use of all of that meter.
Yeah, Ryan was talking about too. I mentioned it yesterday, but in their intro video, they mentioned, you know, they started as a training mode monster, learning all these optimal combos, seeing if they want to do in a real match. So expect the peak of the peak when it comes to war combos coming from Raiden here.
Good. Dashes out of that grab. Shield challenge, and then because Akimi challenged it with the shield in the air, wasn't able to do anything on landing recover.
With 1 pixel still willing to match. Try to match. No! Try to knock away with the safe heat, but no, yeah, Raiden did not get hit by that, able to dash in and grab. Unfortunate. Losing all that meter at the very end.
That was a really unfortunate loss for Akimi. Had committed so much and got so little out of it, and now Raiden feeling a lot more confident. His gameplay today has been a lot better consistently from yesterday, so I'm really glad to see that he either got some sleep or got some more confidence, something to really make sure that he was on point today. Yay!
Yeah, already in Moondrive, so just spending everything on the moon skills here. Little charge, grab, okay. Strike throw, the players love talking about strike throw, here you go. And this time, no, I'm gonna wake with buttons. No fuzzy match at all, just instant 5A on wake up. That's how you save heat.
Yeah, that was a really nice heat. And then this will work. Oh, no, use the B counter. I was like, it was going to work if Akimi was teching in the air, but Akimi was prepared for that situation, which had caught Omniscythe off guard pretty heavily in the last time that Raiden was playing.
Already had the jump see out to the thing. The war players love doing that, because even if you shield from up high, all you really get is that B counter.
Oh, this is such an opportunity for Raiden. Yeah, if you shield that or if you block that against a CL, you have a world of time to be able to pick that up afterwards and get your combo. So that's going to be 1 for Raiden. Akimi kind of was, I don't know, she kind of slumped. She was like, This is not working as well as I thought.
Looked over, kind of laughed a little bit. I don't know if that last hero was a mistake or not, or maybe just a heartbeat that didn't work out. But locking with Sail didn't really take a breather, so still feeling pretty confident, I would say. Stagger pressure. But the scary thing too is a player like Raiden who on defense is willing to press buttons. It's always going to make you second guess your offense right now. It's like, why am I losing when I'm on offense? I should be the one winning right now. Nice jump out of the command grab.
And the way that Raiden has been using a lot of those rings for the meaty situations, or just getting like 1 or 2 hits here and there, it's been working well for him. But this time, Akemi is the one who's going to be able to open up Raiden, but drops a combo. No dropsies. Pixie upsies. Come on.
Please. This is top 8, please, and it's a loser side, right? That's not how you want to go home, is just thinking about on the plane. If I didn't drop that combo, things would have been different.
Okay. Jumps with the rings, none of them hit. Raiden is trying to find an opportunity. I'm guessing to get a knockdown and then maybe heat afterwards, or just create a ton of pressure. I love the dash there to create the which side situation. Lots of things coming out. Spends the bar there, getting a lot of space, but Akemi just dashes right back into that situation.
Shield, okay. And yeah, just quick A follow-up here. Gonna get the round. Good recovery. Barely got touched, too. Like I was saying, after the first game, you know, sometimes you can tell players kind of flustered, you know, shaking their head, but the game just kind of looked over, smiling a little bit, smirking.
All right, catches there, comes in with the EX dash. Now back into the corner for Akemi, which, I do like the DP there, gets out of that corner situation, and now dashes in, hits Raiden with the overhead.
Raiden's pressing button, even on defense, even when they're not near. So maybe that earlier, a lot of reversal match was working out. Nice dash under here, too, from Raiden, but...
All right.
Kimi not out yet, not dead. Has the meter for heat, has meter for moon drive. Or just DC, why not?
Yeah, definitely. When you have, I mean, that was something that Fox was talking about. When you have that tool, you might as well use it, because that is definitely something that Blob lacks.
Yep. Defensive options, but yeah, when in doubt, just jump EX rings right there. Call to Kimi.
Throw comes out. I like the dash back into the keys, catches Raiden back dashing as well, but unfortunately not able to capitalize on the rest of that counter. And Raiden is
I think it's like the 4th time, 3rd or 4th time so far in this set, where it's just like the reversal match. They know when the string is over, know when Kimi's just trying to reset the pressure.
Yeah, and gets the combo off of the throw in the corner, which we talked about yesterday. It's like one of the really cool things that Red Art can do, and has built up so much Magic Circuit and Moon because they've just been able to pretty much charge for free. Okay.
The counter match from Akemi now, but no, stop dropping combos, please. Another one.
No, this is...
Clean it up, clean it up. There's 4 bars. Next hit, they can kill.
They definitely can. All right, here's a throw. Backdash, they were trying to get a double down, and it looks like it only gets 1 hit off of that B, though, from the shield.
Yeah, because they jump back with A. I'm not sure if they could have picked up after that.
Just... There's so much projectile rate. Oh, challenges with a throw, and so Akemi won on the board.
Very, very nice awareness. Seeing Raiden was trying to dash in, you know, dash block to get in through the key. Uh-oh, hold on, he gives it up, he's going home. No?
Where?
Picking up the blob? No, getting some water? Okay.
Dude.
Wow, that's a lot of water.
Yeah. I was like, he is a very hydrated human.
That's important.
It
all you stream monsters at home, make sure you have a glass of water right now.
We have, how many bottles of water do we have between us right now? 5? Yes. We have 5 bottles of water on this desk. It's fantastic.
You're just nodding. Okay, good. You have the water. Take your time. But very, very nice. Hold on now. She's running out. But yeah, game one was a bit dominated by Raiden.
Oh, she just she grabbed Vlav back.
That poor Vlav.
He took so much abuse. Thank you for typing your 1s and 2s, like balancing this back out. This is probably the closest I've seen the votes in chat go since we've started this yesterday.
Why are they changing their minds? It's like when Raiden got the water, people changed their vote. Like, all right, the water's going to power him up. Then Akemi picked up the Vlav. Oh, never mind. Akemi's going to win now.
Yeah, but I mean, Akemi didn't switch characters. Stuck to what has been... I mean, honestly, it's been working really well. I wouldn't switch anyway. Yeah. I mean, you don't have the opportunity to because you won. So.
Game 2 looks very, very strong in CL. Even with the drops, it's still able to recover. Snipe. And yeah, I think also just the CL allows you to play that very aggressive, in-your-face gameplay that Blob does not. So I think that's what he's trying to do against Wark. But again, another counter match from Raiden. 5th time.
Okay, text and throw. And then that time, fatal counter from Raiden. It's catching Akemi in the air.
The God Blood?
Yeah.
The God is the best moon skill in the game. Is that one of them? 47 off that. Yeah. Off a safe, like, evasive.
Ooh. Akimi was going in for the throw again, but Raiden was just out of reach in the air. Didn't even press anything. This is this corner pressure that Akimi was doing really well with earlier, but I feel like Raiden, because of the toolkit that Red Art has, is able to get out of it. Doesn't matter now. As soon as I said it, Akimi said, no, you live here, you pay rent here, this is your corner.
Back down we go. A lot of media though, a lot of resources. Backdash trying to get out. He does not have his dashes right into the charge. Hard to see. Got everything. EX on the ground, pick up. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Nice moon drive afterwards to be able to pick that up. That was a really smart use of all of the tools that Red Art has. It's so cool that Raiden can just showcase at a whim. Oh, this is the entire toolkit. Here you go. In one combo.
That's the power training mode. The power of people that are willing to put in that time, you know, alone by yourself, just studying. So when you get an actual match with somebody, bring it out. And another one. This is the most I've seen out of any set so far. Just Raiden knows exactly when the sail pressure's over, when it's time to press a button.
Oh! Invincible DP doesn't get anything that time from Akimi. Does get a little bit of recovery and a punish off of that small exchange, though. The backdash gets caught while CL was in the key throw, though. So this is another huge opportunity for Raiden. If Akimi gets a chance, though, there's a lot of Magic Circuit to work with, but I don't know if Akimi's going to get this opportunity.
Yeah, try jumping out. Maybe thought the shield, or the throw was coming out after the shield. Or knocked down. A lot of health. You gotta watch out. Don't have a bad heat. That's a heat bait. Heat bait again. Finally connects. In blood heat too, so last arc will occur if there's a shield. Will Raiden press? No.
Oh! Just throws straight out of it. That's gonna be the last bit of the timer.
Full screen
on
dash,
that.
didn't grab, but yeah. He was trying to get that last arc. Raiden one step ahead. Did not press the button.
No, it would have absolutely killed that too. Just because of the low health on Raiden. Oh, overhead connect! Really nicely done from Akimi.
Yeah, so Raiden's been maxing out of strings non-stop this set, so finally Akimi said enough of this. I'm not going to hesitate, he's going to dash and over crush that low.
Whee!
Still back in here. 3K back in the corner. Very familiar scene so far.
I like the little bit of charge that Akimi was able to get to for their moon meter. Okay, dash back almost caught again that time, but Akimi went into the down back, so was able to block it, block any of this incoming. Oh, gets hit that time. I don't know if they were trying to backdash once again, but of course, because of the wall splat, able to keep getting this huge combo damage. Is going to even up the life pretty nicely here. Text the throw though.
Every time the second ward gets a throw on tech or text the grab, you know the EX ranks are coming out in there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Spent one bar, and then because the charge now has the ability to arc drive if Raiden wants to. Oh, but Raiden might not get the chance here now that Akimi is coming back in with all of this pressure.
Gonna spend one here for the hard knockdown. Gonna try and kill the next one. Moon drive. Cannot count a moon drive since you already activated. Nice pickup.
Oh, wow. There it is. Gonna clean that one out.
I like it too. Keep it very, very simple. You know you can kill with the arc drive. Just go right into it. Immediate and 2-1 right now. Now, what do you do? Akimi's playing well. I don't think you really switched to Vlam. It's all up to her, but whoever she picks, this is it. She has to win the rest of the set. But CL's been looking good.
Okay, does not switch. I agree. I don't think, based on historical context between these two and the way that they play, that it would have been the best choice at this given moment. And like you said, Akimi has to commit at this point, and feeling CL is better.
Yeah, she was just one hit away from that last set too, so it's still anybody's game right now.
Moon drive, just trying to see what's going on. He challenges the DP and then was able to pick it up. Really nice from it. And like, I think I blinked and Akimi's at a quarter health.
It's a high damage game, Melty Blood, but of course you can recover a lot of the health too with heat. But yeah, if you get hit by these good starters and the players don't drop the combos, this is what happens. It's a hit game.
Right? Yeah, this should be it. Spends meter. No, it doesn't even have to. But, I mean, they did. Raiden did spend the meter, but it wasn't even necessary, really.
A little bit of BM after the round right there.
This is Melty Blood.
Yep, here we go. Oh, I got hit. Jumpy is 2 hits, right? So he blocked the first one. The second one just above the ground came out. And now right in a good spot. Take this at 3-1, send Akimi home at 5th.
Oh, wow, that was such a good punish, too. Was really aware of the incoming damage from Akimi and able to just send right back to this corner. Like you said, familiar situation. We've been here so much this particular match. Techs the throw, moon drive comes out. Does not tech that one. Nobody expects Spanish Inquisition.
Can you build that third bar here? Even with the third bar, it's not enough. So get the hard knockdown now. Next one is definitely going to be the set. Oh, that was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake.
Yeah, that really was.
Definitely a little input error here, and nice shield interaction at the end. 3-1. The fist bump, Raiden Won in the West Coast qualifiers, winning here in top 8.
Gonna continue moving on. Akimi just giggling.
I might always like to see that.
I do too. There's been just so much like nice sportsmanship between the players this entire time. I mean, this entire group has fought in the same circles just continuously since Type Lumina came out, and especially because, you know, starting at the beginning of 2022, we had a big resurgence of return to offline. So we had competitions at Frosty Fastings, at Combo Breaker, at EVO, at KIT, at CEO Taku, at Climax of Night. So they've all just been playing each other constantly, both online and offline. And so this is not just a celebration of what each of them has accomplished over the course of the year, but what they've all accomplished together for the NA scene for this game.
That's great. Culmination back here to NEC. This used to be the home. This is where Melty first got its start before Type Lumina was even a thing. But here we go, some highlights from that last set.
You're seeing a lot. I mean, I liked a lot of the ideas that Akimi have. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of those rounds went pretty close to the wire, but Raiden just was able to really catch some great moments out from Akimi, being able to manipulate just sort of the spacing that she had, or like the choices of startup animation, and just always, like you said, expect the rings.
Yeah, those rings are really good. The mash out of the pressure too. Sometimes like mid-set, it seemed like Akimi didn't know how to really mix up the pressure to stop getting mashed on. And like sometimes like you know what they're doing, but you don't have the answer for it in the set. It's like, all right, I need this to be over. So I go to training mode and figure out the answer, but was unable to do it. And unfortunately out at 5th there. Still a really good showing.
Yeah, very good showing. Showcasing what a different Vlad can do, and then that also can play CL to a pretty high degree. So looking forward to seeing more from her. I know that she's going to be, you know, keep playing the game. A lot of people, I mean, of course, We've been talking about it here and there, but we did get our update announcement early this morning about 6 a.m.
No comment from me. I'm not upset. It's free, you know. You can't complain about something free. But
yeah.
Next patch is not here. Next patch is not here, I believe.
Yeah. So in case you weren't aware, this morning after the JP finals, Ushi Wakamaru and the Count of Monte Cristo from Fate Go were added to will be added to the game this Thursday, which I am ridiculously excited about. There's also a new boss rush mode. There's 10 new actors, or the 10 actors again
that's
tracks
the big part there.
that will be added to the game. 4 new colors for every character. 530-ish new words that you can add to your title. And for anybody who speaks Spanish, French, or Brazilian Portuguese, those languages have been added for the text. So
How much does that cost? How much does that update?
Free.
$3.99. That's insane. But here we go. Losers quarter. So Masoma, a player, a lot of people I think just by results had a favorite. Getting up there with Straw. No, launched earlier to Kiri, 3-1. Pretty dominant performance from Kiri too.
Yes, definitely agree with that. It was really nice to be able to see that from her. All right. Backdash, Masoma coming out does get the Moondrive activation, catching Renala, and now putting Renala into this corner situation.
But we saw too in the earlier set where Masoma was getting a bit smoked by Kiri towards the end of the set. You know, they started waking up. We saw that Masoma that we're used to seeing. So let's see. In the loser bracket, they lit a fire in them.
Okay, wow. The A was challenged by Renala. Renala coming off of a very strong win as well. One that I was really impressed by, but right now they both seem...
No. That's a DQ. I cannot believe that happened. Renala shaking their head. That's all you can do. That was... Yeah, or even Masoma shaking his head.
Yeah, they both were... That was a bra moment.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest thing I've seen in a long time.
All right, A comes out, doesn't get anything out of it. Renala, tons of meter, goes ahead and spends 1 for that. Oh, but then Masoma does love things. Doesn't finish out the combo. Oh, he wanted the spacing. I understand.
Stomp.
Masoma's still not playing as cleanly as I'm used to seeing him play. Goes in, gets a throw, but I guess it really doesn't matter when you get like 2 hits and you take an 8 of somebody's health bar.
No, Renala finally, you know, dealing with that block pressure, finally lands the hit, but drops the combo. Then Masoma says, okay, you don't want to win, I'll take it, no problem. But game 1, Masoma, definitely not happy being down in the loser's bracket. Wants to get back up there, at least get the grand finals.
Yeah, I saw after his initial loss to Kiri, he was just like, I guess I gotta make this loser's run if I want to do something well here.
So their combo drop coming out from Renala. I mean, it's just been the story of these finals these past 2 days.
Yes.
Whichever player can just confirm, finish their play is winning.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. This is a very nerve-wracking experience, but there's a lot of uncharacteristic drops from like nearly every player. Oh my goodness, what a catch there after the shield from Soma. Gonna get this whole combo. Don't drop it. As soon as I said it, nope. Okay. Shield.
Scrambly right now.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it was looking so clean, and then just scrambles.
Sometimes, I mean, this game definitely, a very calculated game, but sometimes you just get to that, especially when the shield gets involved, you're just scrambling. There's so many options, just pick one and just pray works.
Yeah, I don't know what Renala was actually trying to do that the grab came out there, but she was far too far away to get anything off of that. More floor stops, just trying to carry down the airspace. Finally caught Alco standing up.
Classic blob round ender, just stomp, just stomp. When you're low on health like that, just so scary, you can't move.
All right, I like the challenge in the beginning for the air. Shields went for that low, but doesn't get anything out of it. The orb comes out, oh my gosh, and just Misoma's so aggressive now, which I really like to see. I want to see him take a little bit more of an assertive stance to just keep getting the damage that he needs to, because Renala was doing such a good job of that earlier. And this is the thing that was working so well for Renala yesterday until it wasn't, because you're fighting Blob.
Misoma knew what was coming, instantly tried putting out the orbs. No, stop, full screen punish. Into 4,000 damage, by the way. Stag on the Rekka. Oh! I like it. Combo drop, but Renala not phase. Already matching 2A for the next one. Combo drop right back this time. Masoma with the tech buttons. Shaking their head. Both players shaking their head.
No, I think they both feel like this is a little messy. This is not as cleanly as they would like to play, not to the caliber and the degree that they normally do. You guys are still feeling Renala. I don't know if Renala's feeling Renala right now.
As Renala's family's watching in the chat, they're spamming. They're spamming right now because it's 2-0. Masoma's looking clean.
I like that, though. I love that so many of the families of these players are in chat or are actually here. So I talked about it earlier. Kiri's dad came out, didn't tell Kiri that he was coming to surprise them, which I thought was really sweet. Just a big supporter of them. And okay.
Yeah, so we're going with Wark. So we saw this yesterday, right? Renala ran Wark, Dan, and then finally went with Aoko at the very end.
Yeah,
but they're locked in. They're locked in.
Yeah, it was a little. I am a little troubled by this decision. I'm not. Okay, you know what? Prove me wrong. I'm fine with that. But based on the performance yesterday, I don't know if it was the best choice, but maybe it's the best choice today. It's a different day.
Yeah, the Alka pick was not working out, so, you know, back to the wall, gotta try something here. So far, it's definitely working, but we'll see. Not dropping combos, that's the key right here.
Yeah, the meaty ring comes out, BC afterwards. Really, really delayed A. It might have even just been a 3C at that point.
Second time we've seen that so far. You know, Walker character tries to stay airborne a lot, fishing with jump B a lot.
Okay.
Hey, right
catches,
super.
Yep.
And just like that, right? Renal had that great round start and just instantly just
taken away.
Positions are reversed, unblockable.
And there we go. The Rekka string starts out, able to catch it, and the JC was already buffered in too. So this is tournament life for Renala. If they can get something started as strongly as they did at the beginning of the previous round and continue it and clean their plate just like you had said, it can work out great, but they have to have that opportunity.
Okay, we saw that earlier too. Combo drop, able to keep the pressure going a little bit. Stop! No! Jump shield, try to catch it, but no, just landed on the carpet here.
Okay, Tex was expecting that, using the blowback edge from Blob to try and get a little bit of an opening. Throws out of the corner though. Have to guess throw again. Went for the 2A starter that time, doesn't get anything out of it. Just single floor stomp this time and then makes it safe, and that button is so big and is able to get a combo finally.
Setting up situation, next hit will do it. Any connect right now, but again, okay, reversal through. But no, not gonna try and eat here, just gonna try and finish a job. 4-tech unsaved, but no punish here.
No punish. Oh, okay. Oh, the overhead comes out, side switch from Renala. Oh, that could have been so huge. A throw comes out from Misoma. He's, okay. Moondrive, and the stomp, and that's going to do it.
Why not? Renala just shaking their head. No, they had a lot of chances, right? Too many combo drops. Too much opportunity left on the screen there. And Misoma, after dropping in the losers, he's moving forward.
Is moving forward cleanly, too. I mean, there was a couple of moments in a few rounds here and there that looked a little bit unsure, a little unclear with the intentions of the buttons, but really managed to clean it up by the end, especially with like the Moondrive activations into the way that they were using single of the floor stomps rather than committing to the full double, because that would have given Renala, especially as Wark, so many more opportunities to capitalize on that long recovery period.
Yeah, with that, Renala out at 5th place here, so we have our top 4 decided. Now, before that, let's check out a little replay from that set. Yeah, early on with the Alco pick. Was looking okay early on, but then, you know, from game 2, we saw the momentum start to shift towards Masoma.
We did, and you know, there were really nice moments for Renala. There were some really cool things that they could do, but again, Masoma just able to start systematically dismantling Renala's gameplay. And those were the throws, and then this is that moment where they both did, the
So you're not being
stomp.
stomped, it's instant. Hyper Viper beam, just full screen, just lasers right there.
Yep.
Yeah, with that, we now have our top 4. So top 4. So it's going to be Kiri Scrawl in the winners finals, and then losers semis is going to be Scrawl versus who's the other person?
Winners finals, Scott and Kiri.
I mean, in the losers
in the
semis,
losers.
it's Masoma
and
against Raiden there. So yeah, that's our top 4. But before we get to that, we're going to do winners finals. We'll take a quick break. I'm out, so it's going to be you and Fox. I had a great time, guys. Thank you for joining us. Don't go anywhere. Stick around for the top 4. We're going to find out who the best Melty Blood type Lumina player is in America right after this.
Hello and welcome back to the official tournament for Melty Blood Type Lumina in the United States. We are at Winners Finals. My name is Fox. I'm here with...
I'm Jadelyn, and holy moly, we're at Winners Finals.
It felt like a long time from yesterday, but we're finally here. Winner from earlier today, Kitty and Scrot, they made it. They are guaranteed top 3 at least.
At least.
And I have to say, Scrot's performance the last couple of matches has been nothing short of extraordinary. Just steamrolling most of his opponents, quick 3-0s to 3-1s. He's really trying to speedrun this tournament to show that he's the best in this in the United States.
Agreed. But I mean, he's also facing Kiri, who has been playing particularly well. I mean, you and I were talking beforehand. We were, just seeing like, oh, who's going to make it into this far, blah, blah, blah. And both you and I were like, oh, Masoma's kind of got this one. And then Kiri was like, he does not.
He does
not have this one.
But Masoma did make it to the loser semi, so
that is true.
If he can win one more, he will be amongst these 2 in the top 3 for best in the United States. So it looks like our players have the go-ahead. Make sure you type 1 for Scrot, 2 for Kitty and chat.
Wow, y'all feeling Scrot.
Yeah, because they love Coleman. They love seeing the big man, armor, dunk, command grab, the stuff.
3C, crazy fan.
Yeah. They love all that nonsense. They're like, I hate zoners. Oh, okay, so Kitty's going with Roa, okay.
Yeah, Kiri did decide to go with the Roa. I want to say really quickly about our top 4. Everybody was top 1 but Kiri from their regions, who's made it this far.
Kiri was sandbag, and they were just like, nah, I don't need to win this tournament. I just need to place doubt in everyone's minds. Wake up BP, EX Air Lightning. Combo drop. Scrot's gonna take that. So right now Scrot doesn't have any meter, but has Moondrive available in case something goes wrong.
Okay, wow, what a challenge. That was really good.
Yep, anytime you want to jump there, you have to worry about the 3C. It's a grounded normal. Throw back to the corner. You might be dead, actually.
Distinct possibility. May not even have to spend meter.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and close it out. 4.4K for a bar.
The funny thing was that was off his command throw backwards into the corner. As long as you're close enough to the corner, you get the combo off of your command throw.
Okay, BC after the shield. The lightning does catch. This is going to give Kiri a good opportunity to make back some of that headway that they lost in the previous round. Able to get that out of Scrot, though. This is looking pretty nice.
Scrot thought that Kiri was going to try to do some sort of safe jump. Kiri was just like, yeah, I'm going to safe jump right over your command grab attempt, so they didn't have to worry about getting grabbed. Alright, pressure with meter. Kiri has to be careful that Scrot doesn't just try to swing out. EX, wreck it back to the corner, safe jump, empty jump, waits for a retaliation, command grab. OTG, probably gonna armor up, question mark? Yeah, there we go.
Yep, there it is. Okay, backdash, get out of pressure. Kiri didn't do anything, goes in for the throw, gets a little bit of a charge, has plenty of moon meter if they want to use it. Does get hit briefly and carried across the screen, and there we go, Moondrive, and then caught after the activation. Yeah, that was a really nice call out for Kiri. No! It's not a good call out from Kiri. I'm the lyingest liar that ever lied.
Scrot decided to high shield there. Yep, get some moon gauge back. Kiri's probably gonna bust out with the moon skill pretty soon. Armor. Oh no, now you gotta use like heat.
Oh my God! Just run up, gets a throw.
Scrot, do a real combo, please. Why does everyone not want to do a real combo? DP, no.
Nope, just throw.
He did run up command grab. That has slower start. Oh, yeah, it has slower startup than just doing run up normal throw. But Scrot has all the confidence in the world that Kiri was gonna try to shield there. Or tell you with the button. All right, no armor. Ooh,
no.
Yep.
Oh, wow. And just like that, a punish comes right out of Scrot after that situation. I thought that was really disadvantageous for them, but it doesn't look like that at all when Scrot is in control. Throw you in the corner, get dunked. Kiri is working with so little life, and so little of that is going to be recoverable as well, even if they do heat. Trying to make it safe. Throw again in the corner.
All right, about to armor up. Nope, just going to go for a tech situation, charge CC. Waiting to see if Kiri decides to heat or activate Moondrive. Jumps out of the corner. Scrot still keeps his turn. Woo! These staggers are so scary because
they are.
Kiri's worried about getting hit with the command grab, and it's just like, oh, if I mash, I don't get hit. But then Scrot's like, what if I stagger my pressure so that way anytime you try to swing, you got counter hit.
Right, and that's a really important part of Scrot's game plan that's working incredibly well for them right now. And again, there's another little bit of that staggered timing. It just throws off the tempo of the entire game.
Command grab back to the corner. Oh my God, that 5C hit at max range, you're dead.
Oh, 100%.
Wait, that's not two perfects. Oh no, send help.
Yeah, it's 2 perfects.
He's actually speed running this tournament right now.
Yeah, this is the any % run of Melty Blood type Lumina.
Come on, it's gonna be like, ah, yes, there's too much damage. I need to nerf the damage in this game. Cool. No, don't do that though. Real talk, don't do that.
Real talk.
All right, Kiri just went right into it. They didn't decide to go into character select.
No,
they
they
didn't
did
try
not.
to think it over. They're like, you know what? I know what I did wrong there. I got grabbed too many times.
And it's looking like it's a good adjustment. They did really want to get into this quickly. All right, Moondrive activation comes out and then opens up Scrot and then able to get the lightning, keep him all the way into the corner here. They're gonna, spend the bar here. And they're gonna get one right back. They wanted to spend another one afterwards, but they're not going to. Yeet.
Kiri not ready to shield back. Scrot does BC from half screen drops combo. Tries to wait to see what Kiri does. Activates Moondrive. They have a lot of moon skill, excuse me. And Kiri just deciding to mash right after, gets their turn. Not going to be able to kill. He's going to go for a left right. Let's see what Scrot does on defense.
Oh, stays and then gets caught backdashing, and so Kiri able to finally put a round on the board.
That's very important because Scrot got 2 perfs in a row in the last game. So, anti-air to be... Oh, we got those confirms? Actually, that's a pretty hard confirm.
Yeah, that was really nicely done. Spent 1 here. What's the situation? Just the throw into the corner, keep capitalizing on that damage. Gonna build up the 4th bar once again, and that time does activate the armor.
Oh, that's not a throw. Oh, you're dead. Oh my God, you're dead. Help! Help! Send help!
Help is already dead.
The grappler's top tier. What happened? I thought the grappler was bottom tier. What's going on?
And that's 3 perfects in this set. Oh boy.
Scrot actually is just like, yeah, give me the trophy. I don't need to do any of these formalities. But Kiri's just like, nah, screw all that.
Yeah. I do like that just Kiri mentally is not giving up. They both moondrived and Scrot got better of that situation in particular. Gonna get the throw here in the slam.
Armor
and then, big armor opportunity. Oh no.
He actually baited the DP. Oh, nope. He's gonna try for a little bit. Tries to get retaliation to Kiri. Counter hit on the stagger. Kiri's trying to do something. Oh no. Combo. We take those. All right.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for Kiri. So much meter to work with. All right, gonna get this close out here. What's the situation? Going in for the low.
All right, Scrot blocks left, right. Oh, he gets counter hit. He should be dead. Spend the 3. There we go.
Yeah, spend the 3. All right, Kiri not going down without a fight. Scrot not allowed to 3-0 this whole thing.
It would be funny because Scrot lost that one. He just decides like, you know what? I'm not losing another round. He just straight up just goes through the whole tournament, not losing anything else. Oh my God! That was a hard read. We like to call that in the business. When you play fighting games, sometimes your round start is very important. Oh, and Kiri's just like, no, I'm not affected by any of that. I'm just gonna mash right away, get my turn back again. Spin some meter. Okay, let's see what Scrot does. Because he's been pretty successful on defense.
Right, okay. Oh, wow, what a clash situation there. But Kiri is able to make that work even after the Moondrive activation. The Scrot was just trying to get the read. All right, nothing. Blocks. Getting both of these high and lows. All right, blocks again successfully there. I thought Kiri was going to go in for the grab special.
Oh, delayed BC. Kiri didn't shield back, so Scrot decided to let the BC rock. Arc drive. All right.
No,
doesn't go far enough.
Oh my God.
It was a setup for the 3C anti-air attempt. Might be enough. Nope.
Not quite. Right, makes a save. Oh, so much armor.
Yeah, the B command grab has armor, so again, the only way to break it is with an EX, a throw, heat. Oh God, that was so terrifying.
That was horrific. Why are you guys the way that you are?
Scrot's been successful in blocking that left right consistently, but then he
gets that.
Yeah, he gets a dash on right after because he's trying to steal his turn back. All right, gonna tech, DP. Oh yeah, evaded. All right, big punish coming through. Let's go, Kiri. Yeah, Spencer meter as well. Yep, there we go.
Gonna do anything else? No, just knockdown. Okay. Good, okay. Challenges with the throw afterwards too. Moondrive, jeez Louise. It just seems to favor Scrot so much. Nope, doesn't matter, gets a throw that time. Kiri's still in this.
All right, Scrot kind of messed up his input there, the 2-way whip a little bit early. Scrot's consistently be doing a round start 5-8. That 2B went completely behind Coma, one of the best anti-airs in the game, but Kiri brings it back to the Moondrive confirm after. That scrambles, gonna spin meter, get a launcher. All right. Gonna get a knockdown. So Scrawny defense has not been doing too badly.
Right.
Just getting counter hit a bunch. Oh, there's the throw again.
Yeah, Kiri being a lot more aggressive. Oh man, that reversal, and now, but unfortunately, again, another dropped combo.
It's a reset. It's a reset. Cool.
Oh, okay.
Grapplers have reset attempts. No. Visible heat, moondrive activation, Scrot stay safe. Kiri's probably holding the D button, who knows? Armor up.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, went in for a throw.
You can see Scrot waiting to make sure he doesn't leave a gap in his pressure, but Kiri, 3C. Oh my god! Oh, well, there's a command throw.
Yeah, there was a lot of patience out of Kiri, though.
All right, 3C charge armor again. Oh my god, the 5C, the punish the two-way with. Not dead, but very last chance for Kiri here. No move right to save you either.
No.
Oh, counter hits! Goodbye!
Yeah. Oh man, he was feeling that one.
Yeah, he didn't want to go down to losers.
No, absolutely not.
Because for Scrot, staying in winners is super important because going down to losers means you possibly have to fight the winner of Masoma or Raiden. And that's kind of scary because like both of those players are, they're ready for you.
Yeah, they're very ready.
They're like, okay, you play Kolma, I need to figure out what's going on with your play style. And then, now Masoma's the one who's got to worry about that. But
yeah,
we can see like right there, that 5C that Scrot did in that round reached so far. I thought it was going to hit, but it was so active.
So active.
Confirms the arc drive, just cleaned up that last round, and it was the two perfects in a row there. But then you see here, game 3, Kiri was able to just stay calm, make sure like, hey, I'm still in this. I'm not going to get 3-0, and I'm going to make sure I can make this competitive. But Scrot was like, yeah, what if I did my armored command grab and just threw you and trying to hit me?
What if I did that? What a decision that would be. And it worked. It worked really well for him. And just really, again, utilizing so many great tools from the Koma toolkit, was able to just, even in some of those more scrambled situations, the drop combo situation, always was aware of the different options that were on the table, capitalized, came out on top.
Yes. So good stuff to Scrot. He'll be in Grand Finals winner side. If, heavens forbid, he loses in Grand Finals, he has another set. So he has a long time to wait. So now he's got to watch loser semis and losers finals to see who he will face there.
Right.
And right now, upcoming next, we should have Raiden versus
Masoma. They are sitting up there.
Okay.
So this is the West Coast Grand Champion versus the Central Grand Champion. Waiting to see if they're going to find the East Coast Grand Champion. And then Kiri's like, I made it!
Yeah, I'm here first. You got to fight me next. So,
that is true.
It's still 3 out of 5, even though it's loser semis. Everything's 3 out of 5 the whole way through. All top 24 was 3 out of 5. So it was a grueling 8 or 9 hours yesterday. So if you want to catch up on what happened yesterday, you have a lot to go through.
You do, and it's worthwhile going through, honestly. Like those matches yesterday were spectacular. There were so many amazing comebacks and things like that. And we're still seeing some of that today. We're seeing less of it. There seems to be a lot more just really calm gameplay today. There have been drops, but there have been less drops in combos. There's just a level of confidence where you can sit and be like, I made it to top 8. I'm good now. I can relax a little bit. Everybody calm down. So now we have an opportunity to see some really great last play from our top 4 players.
It's funny too because if Masoma wins this set, he'll go on to fight Kitty, who he lost to first round today. So it'll be interesting to see what the adjustment that Masoma has. Maybe the wake-up call was get sent to losers early and then be like, oh, I was not supposed to be here. All right, let's fix that real quick.
Yeah, that's really back and forth with you guys in the chat as well. Like the bar is just kind of going both ways. Raiden in particular, I was talking about earlier, yesterday was kind of worried that they would even get into top 8 because of the way that they were playing. It just wasn't clean. It wasn't the way that they normally put out a lot of their damage. But today has been doing a lot better, much more consistent. I mean, they 3-0'd Omni Scythe, which was actually to me really surprising. But their gameplay honestly was just better today than Omni Scythe's.
The most credit to Omni. I've seen him play in a lot of tournaments. It looked like Raiden had the read on what to do in a lot of those situations. So, no discredit to him.
Oh gosh, no, not at all.
Hopefully we can see him in more tournaments. And right now, Raiden started off with the charge 5C.
Jeez, and everybody just was like, hey, let's go! We're starting off explosively.
They don't want to see any more blobs in the tournament, so they're hoping that Raiden can do them the favor and get rid of Masoma. But as we all know, Masoma is able to come back from loser side to dominate the rest of the tournament, but Raiden will do their best to make sure that doesn't happen. All right, Alright, yeah, Stomp. BC.
Okay.
Ooh, that was really late.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was really late BC.
Oh, finishes
that's
the whip shield.
unfortunate for Raiden.
Whoops.
But
Blob's kind of drunk. You know, sometimes normals go the wrong way for some reason.
Yep, sometimes that happens. B counter comes out after the shield. This is going to be a good bit of damage afterwards, especially with the number of bars he has. The dash back, just try to get out of pressure range. Nothing after the shield, and ooh, there's a tiny little tap on the overhead there, but now Raiden opens back up. Tons of meter to work with.
I'm probably going to spend one, go for a mix-up here. Left, right. Masoma blocks correctly. Then gets counter hit for trying to bash.
Oh, no. I love when we get to say blocks correctly, then it didn't.
Oh, well, they mashed after. It's like, yay, block. Now it's my turn. It's like, no, it wasn't your turn yet.
Wasn't.
You gotta keep blocking. I know you pay for a fighting game, not a blocking game, but sometimes you gotta block.
Okay, spends lots of meter. The single stomps come out. Okay, got it that time.
All right, low shields and ice. Have to be careful because, jumping a little bit too early would get you tagged by the diagonal horizontal ice. Air throw ender. Now Raiden has to figure out what to do here.
Oh, just wake up buttons.
Yep.
That's definitely going to work.
Immediate retaliation. Gonna spend some meter. Get another mix-up.
Save heat, too.
All right, shield the rings. Not having to block it. Masoma gets out.
Oh,
my God.
Masoma did not get out.
All right. Push back to the corner, back dashes away, doesn't want to deal with any pressure. Anti-air Rekka, let's go.
Yeah, does have some meter to work with here. Gets a little bit charged so that they can use the moon skills to stomp.
Yeah, the problem with that move is that you need to instantly be holding down back so you're not clipped by it, and a lot of people aren't really ready right away. However, because there's no follow-up involved in the first part of the stomp, you can actually jump forward and try to figure out how to navigate the blob obstacle course. Alright, double overhead. Masoma finally gets some good pressure in the corner. Oh, high shoot for Raiden.
Wow.
It fatals, but
recovery.
It's a reset. It's not a combo jump. It's a reset.
All right, a lot of down back out of Raiden. Just okay, and then once again just wakes up with a rapid counter afterwards, sending Masoma back into the corner from whence they came. Uses the bar. Clean it up a little bit, gets the air throw enter, and then the throw off of the wall, and throw the other way, uses the meter. We're just throwing it back and forth.
It looked like Raiden was like, whoops, you're not supposed to be out of the corner. I have to correct that. Oh, just a shielding heat time. Gotta be careful. Getting clipped by any of these moves means someone gets to cash out. But
right? No, didn't get clipped by anything. Oh, that was really close. Oh, that time the icicles went further than the rings. Raiden is just trying to get in, trying to approach, throwing out that shield repeatedly. Problem. Oh, okay. Now we're back in the corner. Oh, jumps out, but challenging from Raiden, able to get the hit in, and Raiden has tons of recoverable health if they want to use it and get a safe heat or something, or they can just be aggressive and challenge this with the Moon Drive activation for Masoma's Moon Drive. Clearly, there's so much chip damage.
All right, so Raiden's on 1 HP essentially. Can't get hit by any 5A, 2A, or throw. Masoma's just playing the timer right now. Doesn't get counter hit by the B follow-up.
Oh, watch your toes.
Teleport doesn't make it all the way in time and gets a 2A punish. Okay.
That was nerve-wracking. I'm not even playing, and that was nerve-wracking.
You know, it's like another day in the office when you watch players of this caliber play.
But I'm stressed.
You don't gotta be stressed. It's fine. It's easy. You're not the one who's up there playing.
That's true.
You just gotta do the calling. You gotta figure out what their game plan is. You gotta figure out why they do certain things. That's why you're up here. This is why they're paying us.
This is true.
They didn't grab no amateurs, you know?
You're right.
Yeah.
All right, Masoma is up 1 in this situation.
Ooh.
Gonna see, okay, nice opening there from Raiden. First bit of significant damage in this particular round. Moon Drive, makes sense. BC for the A counter afterwards. Not gonna get anything, but Masoma just hitting buttons. The stomp delayed does come out. The JC does not work though.
Yep. So Masoma has a slight life lead, making sure Raiden can't just full jump, full screen. BC clash. Yep. All right, not getting hit by that ring.
Oh, got hit by the second ring though.
Oh, but the Raiden saying that the last second gets clipped by 2C. Low poke from Blob, big damage. Empty jump, nope, doesn't do anything. Waits to see what the response from Raiden is. Just trying to apply pressure.
Okay.
Oh,
Heat comes out, but then caught in the unblockable.
All right, Moon Drive. But someone's trying to get enough meter to spend. Wait. Oh, he's gonna not get it.
No, he's not gonna get it. He didn't have enough, but then just projectile comes out and closes it.
Yep, Raiden was probably trying to jump there, got hit on jump startup, so couldn't make it out in time. Oh, air threat. No, jump to C. Sees if Masoma attacks. No, he does not.
Oh, hit by the overhead ring. Dash under, but able to pick it up afterwards. Air throw? No, yeah, just use the EX afterwards.
Left, right. Oh, no shield for you, but doesn't hit the wall, so no combo. But someone just immediate heat gets a throw.
Throw again. Do I have to count throws?
Oh,
don't make me count throws.
Moon Drive from Raiden was like, I'm tired of blocking. I'm done.
Yep. Oh.
It looked like Raiden wanted to air dash, but didn't get it, so their landing recovery got punished.
Throw comes out afterwards. All right. BC for the shield from Soma. Caught by the rings, and then all the way back in there. Hard could just get in so quickly.
Yep. All right, EX rings, launcher. All right, last chance for Masoma. He can't eat a throw here because Raiden can spin meter.
Oh, what a read.
Yep. That is the tried and true option select. You do 5A, and then you press A plus D right after. And if they decide to do immediate wake up heat, you'll shield it right away. But it doesn't matter if you're Masoma. Masoma's like, yeah, that last round didn't happen. You gotta put it behind you.
No.
Wait, this is doing so much. What?
That is ridiculous. 4.8K for a bar.
That he built activating Moon Drive too.
Yeah. Oh, and there was all of the floor stomps to be able to just bring Raiden straight into him. He gets a charge so that he can Moon Drive again. Oh, you're dead. No, you're actually dead. There's nothing else to talk about.
Raiden didn't know if Masoma was going to do the airborne projectile or the grounded stomp. So that's kind of a risk you take running full screen, because you either super jump to try to like contest the stomp, or you run full screen to run under the high projectile. So it is still a guess at certain parts of the screen. It's not foolproof. You have to kind of be wary of your approaches. But I know a lot of people are like, how are you supposed to fight this character? And it's a lot of careful movement, or just saying, all right, you know what, I'm going to take a big guess and do a big jump or a big run in. One of those. All right, so Masoma decides to Moon Drive there so to not get air unblockable. And that's a 3C, Rekka. Oh, did some punish the whip. And then Masoma's just mashing his moon skill. He's like, I want to play the game. I'm trying to go to losers finals.
Yeah, and I mean, he's making good decisions here, and they're more consistent. Raiden took a really long time to think between those rounds. He was just staring like, what do I do? What can I do differently? And right now, unfortunately, gets caught backdashing, and that's the end of the round.
Oh my goodness.
Like, you're done.
Yep.
It was a perfect.
That's wild to think that Masoma was looking not so great, like no more than an hour and a half ago, and now he's like, all right, I turned it on, let's go.
Yeah, he really felt the pressure getting sent to losers so early. And then floor stomps bring it all the way over. Air throw. What do we get afterwards? Oh, the JC comes in, and this is looking pretty dire for Raiden right now. They're just not getting opportunity. Backdash comes in, have to guess, Moon Drive, Moon Drive. This is now a chance for Raiden to get some damage and maybe turn this around. They get a chance.
All right, EX Rings gets the knockdown. He's going to go for double overhead, staggering the 5As. Try to see what Masoma does. Plus frames. Masoma respecting, just kidding. I'm going to swing right away. Oh, yeah. All right, there's the eject button, making sure Masoma can't freely keep his turn. No, probably spend meter. There we go. Launcher. Nope. Save heat.
Yep.
Keep Masoma in the corner. Get your life back. Spend more meter.
Okay.
Masoma is plotting. He's just like, all right, I can block all this. I don't care.
Yeah. Just waiting for his opportunity, being really patient. Like, he can afford to do that right now. Even though he might go down in this one, yeah, he will go down. He's still got so much like magic circuit to work with. Is going to be able to get some moon meter pretty early on, I would have to guess. All right.
Oh, nice shield.
Shield. Really smart.
Yes, doesn't get unblockable because Raiden was far away enough to not be a block stun to get hit by that. So now we get a knockdown. Ooh, that walk up was so scary.
That really was terrifying. Okay, stomp comes out. Rings. Just lots of ice projectiles, trying to get some bit of chip on this. Gets hit, and then the fatal counter afterwards too.
Yeah, it provides so much hit stun there, so in the air on the ground, getting fatal is not a good idea. Blocks overhead. Raiden makes it out of the corner, but Masoma's still keeping good pressure.
Okay, stomps again.
Wait to a response. Ooh, Raiden almost got clipped on the jump.
Yeah, that was very scary. Lots of,
oh my god! Okay.
No, it wasn't close enough. Shield, delay, nothing.
Oh my god. Oh, Raiden gets clipped trying to charge.
Okay, managed to recover in time. Moon Drive activation and gets hit with the incoming. That should be it. And Raiden is going to be out of the tournament in 4th place.
Yes.
Your West Coast champion. And here at 4th in this tournament. But Masoma will be moving on to face Kiri in the losers finals.
Yes, I know a lot of people were not expecting Actually, I don't think so. I think a lot of people were expecting Raiden to do pretty well, make it to the top 8 day 2.
Yeah.
And the way they play is very meticulous. They have a lot of setups that prevent you from just hovering in the air and saying like, oh, Melty Blood lets me jump, I'm going to jump all the time. But Red Archwid has a lot of tools to keep you guessing if she's going to do jump C, which covers above her head, jump B, which hits twice directly in front of her. So a lot of people like to air dash at her, but Masoma had a handle on how to fight Red Archwid. As you see there, that round start, Raiden was kind of ready to make sure that Masoma wasn't going to have an easy time, but during the game 1, Masoma, during that small scramble, was just like, you know what, I'll be okay, I don't have to worry about too much. And then that option select from Raiden was making sure that Masoma couldn't heat for free.
Yep. And then just Misoma making so many good decisions, like, again, consistently. I feel like the story of this top 8 has just been who can be more consistent in the way that they're able to capitalize on their damage output, and then when they land a hit, can you get that combo in that is actually going to do a third to a quarter of or a quarter to a third of somebody's health.
Exactly, yes. So Yasuta Masoma is going to move on to losers finals, gets the run back. That's the most important thing. Everyone's going to be like, oh man, I can't believe they have to play again. It's like, yeah, that's what happens when you are on the same side of the bracket twice and then all of a sudden you got to play again.
Yep.
So hopefully Masoma has a game plan and Kiri's not too dissuaded to be like, oh man, I don't want to get psyched out. They've done a good job to get here. A lot of people were actually expecting them to do pretty well because, you know, third place at EVO?
Third place at EVO,
okay,
yes.
I got it right, thank God. Cool. I remember something. But third place at EVO has done well in a lot of online and offline events. So, you know, their reputation does precede them, and they are very strong. So hopefully they'll be able to, you know, pick it up in losers finals, but we'll see after we have this small break.
Welcome back, everybody, for the final time for the Melty Blood Type Lumina official U.S. Tournament United States Grand Finals. This is the last time we get to welcome people back.
Don't say it like that.
For this whole tournament.
The last time at this tournament, we'll see y'all, at other tournaments.
Oh, yeah, of course. We'll see you at other tournaments.
Throughout the last December, next year, and the year after.
The year after that.
Many years to come, as long as there's Melty Blood and other anime fighters. But right now,
absolutely,
we're focused on losers finals for top 3. We have Misoma versus Kitty, and I know a lot of people are just like, man, this tournament's been nuts, and it has.
Yes, it has.
A lot of there's been a couple upsets, a lot of speed running, because Scratch has kind of been like smoking a lot of people, and everyone's just like, man, is Coma broken? The answer is, we'll find out in the next patch, I guess. Maybe.
This is true. But now looking at this bracket right now, we've got Kiri and Misoma sitting in losers finals. Kiri going down 3-1 to Scrot in that winners finals. And if you look at this bracket, you can see Kiri did beat Misoma 3-1 in the very first game that we had today earlier. Yes. So this is the run back situation for Misoma. Kiri did play Roa, is hovering over Roa right now as well. Talking earlier to Kiri's dad, Kiri doesn't feel great about playing Noel into the Vlov matchup.
Correct.
So would rather stick with the Roa, probably not going to see anything unless straights get particularly dire.
I don't know. It feels like they have enough confidence playing Roa, because a lot of people feel that Roa fights Vlov particularly well. And I know a lot of...
Big Shoe
Big Shoe Lamau. If you know, you know. But make sure you type 1 in chat if you want Kitty to win, 2 in chat if you want Misoma to win. So, with that said, hopefully our players are ready to go. They're going to pick a good stage, going to pick a good song, and let's get to it. Losers finals.
Nice. I like that this is the Fateful Crossroads. I feel like that's super appropriate song to pick right now. Oh my god, you guys are going so fast that they can't keep up with it. The stars are going everywhere.
All right. Calm down a little bit.
No, don't calm. Only go.
They're going to crash the program.
No, don't crash the program. Support.
All right, here we go. All right, it's time. This is the run back from earlier today. Did Misoma figure anything out, or is Kiri still one of the best players? Well, they are. They are one of the best players.
They're obviously one of the best players, but more importantly, did Misoma figure out where he was dropping the strings, where Kiri was able to capitalize? Okay, already, that's a big difference. Was able to just run in. He's not being as hesitant already, and I appreciate that approach.
Yeah, it looked like Misoma was kind of trying to figure out what to do. Tries to go for a left-right mix-up there, throw after. Oh my god, counter through maybe a 2A, and then Kiri did not know which side to block. That setup is a little bit ambiguous to figure out what's going on, because you expect Vlog to maybe do a jump in. You're not ready for like him floating to the other side of the screen and hit you with the low. Oh, Rekka trade. Rekka is one of the better special moves for Vlog, because it goes pretty far. It starts as a low. It anti-airs. It's pretty tall. This character has a lot of benefits outside of having an invincible reversal. But, all right, Moon Skill Stomp gets shielded BC. That's a free punish every single time.
All right. Putting Misoma back into the corner. All right. What do we have? Wow, the left-right was really, again, ambiguous there, getting another slide into it. Gonna spend 1 bar, it's not gonna do everything. Air throw ender afterwards. The side switch that time was caught by Misoma. He was ready for it, opens it up with a low. Gonna put, oh no, I thought he was gonna put Kiri in the corner, and again, another side switch. I feel like they're doing the same mind games to each other.
Yes, they're constantly going for left-right mix-ups, hoping the other person does not shield on wake up, just to guess. Oh my god, he actually air dashed over the tackle. All right, stomps, big shoes. Oh no, you're dead. No,
you're actually dead.
All right, so you can tell right away Misoma's being a lot less hesitant.
Yes.
Immediately committing to an option and then saying, okay, this hits, I can confirm. This whiffs, if I have Moondrive, I'm okay. Or I'm far away enough to not get clipped. But Diagonal Lightning, clean hit. Just gonna go for normal DP ender. Let's see if Misoma decides to retaliate. Gets counter hit thrown.
All right.
Oh, yeah, get off.
Yeah. He comes out. BC afterwards after that really long held shield. Moondrive activation, trying to see what Kiri's going to do. And right now, Kiri just really aggressing, not letting Misoma get an opening. Slide comes out, Diagonal Lightning. We have one little hit there, but nothing significant. A throw comes out there from Kiri.
Oh, mashes on those staggers. It looked like Kiri was trying to maybe dash up throw Misoma, but Misoma's like, I've had enough. Blocking is over.
Okay, text that one.
Moondrive activation. Misoma trying to gain passive meter and maybe clip Kiri here and there. good staggers. Kiri trying to block out a jump in.
Oh, that was really risky. And
Masoma didn't punish properly.
yeah, I was going to say, it was fortunate for Kiri that that did not happen. Shield V at the very end, caught with a lightning follow-up afterwards, though. And then left-right opens it up with buttons.
Yep, Masoma tried to mash there, but was a little bit too slow and got hit by Kiri's 2A on landing. All right.
Dash back. Stomps coming out. Got to be aware of all of the chip damage that this is going to do. Yep, there it is.
And that's the mind game there. Roa has a move that punishes blob from doing projectiles full screen. But if Masoma has move drive, he can make himself safe. But if Kiri has move drive, they can make themselves safe right away. So it's a resource-intensive, heavy set of gameplay. And then afterwards, it just becomes, all right, who's better at gaining resources and scoring clean hits? Gonna get the launcher, mid-screen knockdown, time to guess again. Hey, everyone has problems blocking the left right from an air dash.
That was... There's so many times during this I feel like, oh, I'm hit. All right, the heat comes out from Masoma, then Kiri moon drives in retaliation. Comes in, blocking. Oh, what an answer after that double stomp, and then able to slide under, gets another slide.
All right, in the launch, again, mid-screen mix-up, time to guess one more time, Masoma. Blocks correctly, a lot of staggers, trying to counter-hit Masoma for mashing. Masoma's being diligent, not pressing any buttons. There's the heat.
Yeah, only going to get a little bit back because there wasn't a lot of vital source left in that situation. Oh, blocks correctly 3 times, almost didn't block that time. It was only 140 damage though. Moondrive comes out, B counter, and now Kiri's stuck in the corner.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Because Kiri was close enough to the corner, that stomp had enough recovery so that Masoma can actually get a combo off of it. So very lucky for Masoma. He looks like he's about to go up 2-0 so far. If he can get this next round. Oh, we take this first.
Yep. All right, a little bit of a stomp, and now it really is watch the resources because that's going to tell the story of this last round.
Oh, waited. Actually did 2A a little bit too late there. Got counter hit. So Masoma loses his turn. Gonna eat. Big combo here. All right, can you block this mid-screen mix-up?
Oh, you can if you moon drive. Be able to see where that comes from.
Double overhead. Kiri doesn't have moon drive yet. Just chilling. EX stomp plus frames. Overhead block. Blocks the low Rekka. Still blocking good defense from Kiri, making sure. We take those. You didn't get comboed after that fatal.
No, but you got comboed there. But then dropped, but immediately picked up by Masoma. Plenty of. No, you don't even have to use meter. All right, that's another one. That was. I mean, I liked the patience from Kiri, but I wanted to see something, especially after Masoma's moon drive ran out. Like, that was your opportunity, and you just stood there.
Yes. It felt like Kiri was trying to dictate what Masoma was going to do next, but Masoma kind of had an idea of like, okay, this is what got me killed before. I was waiting way too long, giving you a chance to figure out what to do. And right now, Masoma is clearly in the driver's seat, but Kiri's not out of this yet. Has a lot of meter. Could probably, Oh, BC once again. That's the same thing that happened like 10 seconds ago.
Yes, it's exactly the same thing.
All right, Kiri gets a clean hit on the super jump in. Doesn't spend any meter, tries to go for a reset. Oh, doesn't cancel in time. And Masoma is looking like he's in top form once again.
Yeah, this is looking really clean. He looks confident. He seems relaxed. He just has to close it out.
Yes.
Which is easier said than done. But when you're in that position, when you get Kiri to do something crazy and wild like that, this is a gigantic opening for Masoma.
Unfortunately, Kiri thought Masoma was throwing out a projectile, but Masoma kind of faked like he was going to throw one. Backdash gets caught by the special cancel from tackle. All right. Kiri gets another hit. Probably going to spend some bar. There we go. That's a 3C.
All right. Get the air throw? What's the option? Okay, gets hit with the overhead. Rob just slid out of there so fast. That was ridiculous.
All right, staggers. Doesn't go for the hit grab. You can see Masoma just waiting to see something clash.
Yep. That was it. That was what he was waiting for. It was the held shield. And this, if Masoma is clean enough with this, can absolutely... Nope, they're not going to have quite enough to end it. I'm not correct.
Throw does kill, so Kiri has to be really careful.
Yes.
Plus frames.
Kiri made a move.
Yep, it looked like she was going to swing, but nothing. Masoma's
my god, the moon check comes out.
Masoma's just threatening with Rekka, spacing out.
My god, drop combo.
Shield back BC. Gets hit by moon skill stop. And just like that, Masoma wins the run back 3-0. Good stuff to Kitty. They get third place at the grand finals of this tournament series. And honestly, I know a lot of people are like, damn, good work. But I know Kiri probably, well, not probably, they definitely wanted to win this tournament.
Yes.
I know they felt like they could win because they had been practicing since they qualified back in
Kitty qualified in East Coast.
East Coast. So November. So even though it was like not that long ago, they had still been playing from Evo, so they were getting ready for anybody they had to play later on in the year. And
Sorry, Kiri's dad just went
yeah.
up and gave him a big hug.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Parental support in video games is actually very important.
It really is.
And you can see Masoma was just scheming the whole time.
He was.
He was just like, all right, I don't gotta wait for you to run at me full screen. I'm just gonna commit to a stomp. And then there was a lot of instances of Kiri being a little bit too slow and getting counter hit a bunch.
Yeah, it was a really valiant effort, and I think the thing that has impressed me the most is that, you know, in this exact same matchup not 2 hours earlier, Kiri took it 3-1, and Masoma just made the right adjustments, made the right reads, and in that moment, that was the most important thing. And here we are at the grand finals of the grand finals. How many times have we seen these two fight in a grand final?
This is like old hat at this point. But
it really is.
But they've shown they're the best for a reason.
They have.
On any given day, either person beats the other in any grand final situation, but usually Scrot has come out on top based on their record. And I know Scrot has prepared specifically for this situation here.
Yeah, wow, you guys are really feeling Scrot. This is the most that bar has been full in the door. Jeez, there we go.
Jeez.
You are feeling this one. Like you said, Scrot has prepared for this. Back at Frosty Faustings, Scrot was put into losers, managed to take that one over Masoma in a grand finals reset. Back at Combo Breaker, was put into losers, managed to take that one in a grand finals reset. And this time, he's on the winner's side, and they're going to get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, here we are at the grand finals of the grand finals.
Blows through the armor, but gets clipped on the back end anyway. All right, Masoma looking pretty clean so far. Decides to pop Moon Drive. Save jump, activates Moon Drive to go through it. Armor up, gonna chase. Nope, jump shield BC. But Masoma trying to force his turn to break the armor. It gets put back into the corner. No resources. All right, time to watch.
Yep.
Plus frames.
He has so many plus frames. All right.
Command throw. OTG gonna build some meter. See what Masoma decides to do after he techs. Air dash gets blocked.
Oh, command throw again.
All right, doesn't have enough meter armor, but we're just gonna try to read another action.
Oh! See, Scrot has been doing that so consistently, calling out that heat activation with the shield. With this meter, gonna be able to throw it. Yep, that's round one.
All right, this looking like it could possibly be that continued speed run. It might not be world record, but it's definitely personal best.
It's on pace, as we like to say. Oh, gets hit with the unblockable there, set up from Masoma.
Yep, Scrot trying to force his turn by jumping in front of Masoma, but unfortunately blocked the diagonal icicles. Got unblockable. Now have to fight his way back in. Has to be careful. Masoma has Moon Drive. There it is. Anti-air shield. BC back. Scrot actually has a not down too far down in life. Anti-air 2B. Masoma's hovering in the air there. Can't do that, friend.
Nope. All right. Throw ender at the end. Yeah, activates the armor. Ooh, that overhead command throw again. Gets a little bit of a charge in there too. So he can Moon Drive if he wants to, which is a really scary situation for Masoma, who's just sitting here blocking the entire thing. Oh, threw out a button, and that was not the button you wanted to throw, my guy.
Oh, okay, he's not dead. Last chance. Armor up. You better heat. Oh, unblockable. Shield.
Shield again. Call it out.
So that situation there, a lot of Como players like to do Stomp, Moon Drive, Charge 5C. It is essentially unblockable if done correctly, unless you press heat. He's just...
he's just...
Yeah, Masoma's just, you know, just kind of like getting his foothold back. Because that first game was pretty speedy, pretty quick.
It was very quick.
So hopefully Masoma's just like, all right, let's not have that happen again. Let's chill a little bit.
Yeah, this is the most concerned I think I've ever seen him look. He's a really like calm-faced player overall.
Yeah.
But that brow was just straight together. Really furrowed. I was gonna say like we're not gonna see like a character change or anything like that. Not at this point.
All right. Scrot somehow managing to get his turn, put Masoma into the corner. Masoma already popped Moondrive. Counter hit, Moon Skill Stomp. Alright, gonna do a good bit of damage. Spend some meter, push Scrot full screen. Now Scrot has to. Oh my!
Whoa, just jump over the entire fire. Is that what Scrot has to do? Because he did.
I mean, if he keeps guessing right, he's just gonna make this a speedy grand finals. But when someone's like, yeah, I'm not having any of that. I'm gonna try to make this as competitive as possible. Goes for a reset. Yep, dashes out.
Oh, 3C comes out.
Yep.
Launcher gonna probably be able to clean this one out. Yeah, does finish it out really cleanly. Scrot just, yep.
He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have been jumping there without shielding. You're right. You got me. You got me.
Okay. Dashes away. Like these really early moon drives from Masoma. I mean, I get it. I understand why you're doing it, but now the whole thing is gone.
Yes, it's mostly to stay safe upon whipping a projectile. But it does help to build the meter. Oh, moon drives through the 2A. Masoma's not allowed to press 2A right away. Command grab ender, armor up. Masoma has to be worried because any button he presses that's not a heat or EX. Woo. Plus frames, armor.
Yep.
Oh,
all right, jeez. Every time I feel like Masoma has a little bit of a foothold into the situation, Scrot just comes in and opens everything wide up.
Masoma probably tried to jump there, and that's why he got him standing. Yep, gonna spend 3 just to make sure he seals around. So, Scrot has no meter. He's about to get 1 bar, but it's okay. As we've seen, Scrot's able to force his will, make sure he gets in. Constantly has some sort of meter for armor situation, but Masoma gets a clean anti-air projectile confirmed.
Yeah, straight into the air throw ender, and then, okay, shields, and then does nothing afterwards. So now Masoma on the other side of the screen, blocking correctly. That was a little risky. More floor stops come out. Okay, that time. Oh, but the unblockable doesn't work because of the spacing, and it's just giving Scrot another chance. There it is.
Whoops, Masoma tried to jump, got hit by 2C.
Don't jump.
Hey, all right. Overhead, no. Oh, tries to go for a command grab, gets hit by heat. Scrot keeps his position, gets clipped by jump C. Masoma's gonna spend meter, yep. Keeps Scrot in the corner. Try to win this next.
Oh my god.
He did Moondrive, which was concerning, but we got armor. There's the command grab. Is it time to guess Moondrive? There it is. Command grab.
Yeah, command grab, Moondrive. Oh, gonna be able to get a combo off of this too. Gonna activate armor at the end.
Nope, command grab. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
You better heat. Clash, jump, good block. Oh! He said armor on. He knew it all along. It was all planned.
Phew!
He's a genius. He's a Melty genius.
I thought he was done, and then I was like, wait, he activated armor.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
He flashes orange for a reason. So,
He does.
oh, but someone's smashing that. He's like, bad enough. I'm trying to win this, but Scrot is so far speedrunning this pretty quickly. Air dash back? Nope. Command grab. Punished by Masoma upon landing. Very good, very good.
Okay. This is the strongest that I've seen Masoma so far. I mean, in that he has barely been touched. But that doesn't mean anything for a player like Scrot, who's just been able to turn this around on an absolute dime. Launcher comes out afterwards. Oh, okay. Even with Scrot falling out of the corner, that's going to be pretty great. Oh, this is like a one-touch situation. And no.
You don't want this. Don't.
No, this is the mental damage. If you lose this, is going to be too great.
All right. Oh, doesn't get the rest of the ender there. Holds heat. Masoma doesn't press any buttons. Blocking for his life. Doesn't want to get hit because it'll be a lot of damage on the table for Scrot.
Yeah, activates the armor, gets the heat at the very end from Masoma. That Moondrive is running out from Masoma too. Okay, the stops come out, but he fell at the very last second.
Shield back. Oh, no launcher. Block on the overhead. Oof. Scrot doesn't flinch, he doesn't get hit, but doesn't punish in time. Masoma trying to steal this round, but Scrot is gets clipped by 5C for trying to dash forward. All right,
Masoma's still in this.
Barely.
Barely, yes. That barely is the name of the game. That's a huge problem. Look how much damage this is doing so early.
All right, no armor, tries to catch Masoma flinching. And Masoma's so scared to move out of the corner because he knows what's going to happen. Oh, we take those.
Okay. It's a reversal situation for Masoma.
Scrot probably trying to like match 5 air through there. Gets counter hit, double jump.
Okay.
Shield BC. Masoma not ready to shield back her BC right away.
No, was not. Gonna get the armor after. Nope, gonna get the little safe option.
Plus frames. Yep, decides the heat after that. Oh, the low shield doesn't hit anything.
No.
Yep. Punishes the charge up C whip on landing. All right, good start from Masoma.
All right, projectile comes out, jumps over it. Moondrive to make sure that he stays safe.
Oh, he committed to the super jump without seeing a projectile. That should be the end of the round for Scrot. Yep, there we go.
All right, Masoma still is in this. So when Scrot was, doing that super jump, he held shield too, so he had no opportunity to anything as soon as he hit the ground, and that just allowed Masoma to take that away.
Yes. Normally when you shield like that in the air, you expect Blob to throw out an ice projectile up in the air.
Right.
But if he throws nothing there, you get punished.
Really heavily.
Yeah, so Scrot got clipped there. Masoma's going to take advantage upon activating Moondrive. Make a Moondrive from Scrot. Hey, here's command grab. Hold that. Oh, no.
I'll hold that, too.
Oh, but you threw Masoma out of the corner. What?
Oh, my God. He air shielded and then he BC'd afterwards to get this huge combo.
All right, which way? Same side. I got hit. Back to the corner.
All right.
Tries to go for reset. No heat.
All right, just blocks.
And Masoma manages to get out of the pressure.
Ooh,
3C
got out
whip.
of, yeah, it looked like he was going for the command grab there, too. Gets heat, so he's knocked back a little bit. Masoma gets back a lot of the health. Oh, man, that just missed.
All right, gonna armor up and chase Masoma down. Masoma not flinching. Yup, he gets out. 3C doesn't hit. Masoma being careful not to get clipped by anything. Overhead. Oh, doesn't hit. Masoma tries to punish the whiff.
All right. Masoma out of there, getting a little bit of charge. He's trying to get something so he can have Moondrive. There it is.
Let's go.
All right.
That should be the round, provided he does not drop his combos. Spin the meter. There we go. Nice and easy.
Yeah, I liked actually the single stomps. It was single, single, then they got the double to pull him back in.
And it also throws off Scrot's shield time too. But
it does.
Scrot's been doing a lot of round start 5-8 trying to contest people jumping, mashing late. Oh,
yep.
Immediate heat, unblockable.
Oh.
Scrot's getting kind of impatient, just trying to force his way back in with neutral jumps without seeing the projectile right away.
Gotta be really careful.
Watch her. Ooh,
okay.
Doesn't get hit.
But gets hit by the follow-up with the B from Masoma.
All right, throw it out mid-screen. Tries to chase it back dash with the air dash.
Okay.
Oh, Masoma's normal didn't reach. Gets counter hit. Fan grab. Time to guess again. Moondrive. Nope.
Shield. BC, and then challenge in the air.
All right, Rekka.
Oh my God. No way. Oh, it still worked.
Because it's a grab and you have to jump.
Yep.
And Masoma didn't jump after Moondrive, so he got stuck. All right, very smart from Scrot. Punishes the whiff moon skill. All right, so Scrot, he's one game away from becoming the best Melty Blood player in the United States. Uh-oh.
Oh my God, they just did nothing. Why would you do nothing?
Oh! Yeah, Masoma tried to jump, got anti-aired. Scrot has armor. Oh, no, he has meters. He might armor.
All right,
too far. Whip throw is plus. We all know that. Everyone knows that.
All right, throw at the end, gonna activate armor. Yep. Okay.
Oh, trying to make heat.
Oh, we have blood heat coming out from Masoma.
Scrot, please don't get last arc. Please, God. Please, God.
Okay.
All right, armor. Chase him down. No command throw. Yep, we're out of there.
Okay.
Now
command throw that time. Which side? Command throw again. Throw him into the corner.
Masoma's so.
Oh no! He was giving it to the shield.
Wait, that's all it.
Is it? Scrot has got to close it out cleanly. No, it's one more chance. And he hits him with a 2-2. And he got it. Scrot is your champion.
Scrot, for the better part of a whole year, has been doing his damnedest to make sure he does not lose in this tournament, because I know he's been grinding ever since he was thinking about qualifying.
Yes.
Like, I know after Evo, he was really disappointed in his performance. He was really upset that he didn't, he wanted to win. He straight up just told me, I want to win Evo.
Yeah.
I don't want top 8. I want to win this tournament. And he didn't. And he saw this as an opportunity to be like, I can show them I'm actually the best player in the United States.
Yeah.
And he did that today. Over this course of this weekend, he made sure that there was no doubts that he was the best player.
No. I mean, you can't contest that. Not in this bracket. The numbers don't lie. And he did so much work coming into this, and I just really don't think that can be emphasized enough. Like the level of disappointment after that 4th place finish at Evo, it was crushing.
Yes.
And coming in, so many different character changes, so many different levels of experimentation, talking to a lot of different people, making so many active adjustments. Like even as we were talking about earlier today when we first saw Scrot, like he was labbing out new combos last night.
Yeah, because he said he was dropping a new route that he had done. He had discussed with the people in the Coma Discord what to do there. He found something out. He still dropped it earlier today, but it's okay. You know, you got to salvage what you can. But he did it.
He did, and I was hoping that we had this too. When I was watching what they were giving to the Japan players, there's an exclusive stick with Melty Blood art then it's here, and they just unwrapped it, and it looks so good.
Too bad Scott plays on pad.
You know what? Change the stick.
Yeah, he'll just use it as like a souvenir to remember his accomplishments by.
And you should.
I know a lot of people are like, man, is Scott actually the best? Because, you know, he's going to lose to Masoma, he's going to lose to a Vlad player, LOL, but...
lol, he did not.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't lose. He didn't get sent to losers. He only lost...
No.
He never lost more than one game.
Yes.
Everything was either 3-0 or 3-1, and they look like the most dominating sets I've seen anyone play in this game so far.
I think you summed it up perfectly. I feel like there's nothing left to be said about that.
All right, cool.
The only thing, good job. Yeah, well done. I mean, Scrot did really well, and yes, Scrot is your grand champion. He played really well. I do not want to downplay any of the 23 other people who made it as well, because they had to fight through darn near 200 other people to get here.
Yes, and that's not easy, considering that most of that was online first, and there's a lot of people who have issues with their connections playing this game. Even though the rollback netcode is pretty good, it's still not foolproof. There are being implementations made to make it better as time goes on, so keep at it. Make sure you have wired connections, please, God. But we're going to throw it to the ceremony over here, hopefully.
The one, the only, the Micros.
Yeah.
I will say bad things. I will say bad things.
Yeah, he's over in Singapore pretty much all
Mike, you're live. Tell Mike he's live. I can't hear him on the stream. I don't hear him on the stream. It's coming through on everyone.
Honestly, I'm really happy we got this opportunity because I'm
especially to have this coincide with, to Japan as well. This weekend has just been a fantastic celebration of what Melty Blood is and the Melty Blood community and what we have done over the course of a year and a couple of months. We get to go back and celebrate new characters and new stuff.
Yeah, on Thursday.
Time goes by, but I love getting to play with new characters. I'm really looking forward to the live of this game. It's only just started.
Yes, it's been like a year and a few months since the game dropped in September. But
such a good grand finals there. I was shaking for a minute. It made it really difficult. And you know, like these victories only matter if depend as big as your rivals. You know, so thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for such a good Thank you so much. Thank you for all the competitors. Someone else would like to give a shout out to? Yeah, I just want to say for the vlog obligations, this one I got for you all. Alright, thank you everybody. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for the commentators, the staff, and most importantly, thank you for your players, guys. Shout out to Biggie, wherever you are, Biggie. Thank you. Thank you, Biggie.
Yeah, Koma, a lot of people think as a slow character, you know, he has command grabs, he has armor, but how's he supposed to fight a character like Vlav? And Scraw found the way. He figured it out. He was just like, all right, keeping pressure is super important. I have to structure my gameplay to make sure he can't escape whenever he wants to. And Scraw did the homework, and he's like, yeah, this matchup sucks, but it's still fine.
It's still winnable.
Yeah, it's winnable. It's not like a 10-0 impossible, you know? That doesn't exist anymore, as far as I know. But putting in the effort does mean a lot. It does matter a lot. Huh? Wait, we get buttons?
We get buttons?
Oh, sick, we got buttons.
Oh, we get buttons.
That's
Let's
tight.
go.
That's tight, we get buttons.
What'd
Roll
you get?
button. I got Rolla.
I got Tono.
You got Tono?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm trying to get Akia, but that's fine.
Like, let me trade for the Zakia button. We're gonna be out here like trading Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I get an Akia bug and I'm happy. But like, what's it called? The Type Moon French bread people. They did set this up. They have exclusive buttons for I don't know if it's in their shop anymore or only the participants get it. But these are really nice. The quality's super good. Also, we got shirts. I wish I got a stash shirt, but I got a finalist shirt, which is still really good.
It's still super cool.
I can't thank the production team at Eliphant enough for coming out, for talking with everyone and being like, hey, what should we do to make sure this is we put on the best show for this game? Because they know that there was a lot of hard work being put in since the release early 2021.
Yes.
They know the community was one of the smaller ones in terms of having the manpower and the ability to showcase what they wanted to do. So very grateful to them, because getting an opportunity to do something like this again, I thought I wouldn't get. I'm glad I could share it with you, because I've seen you put in work over the last, was it 2022? Yeah, the last 2 years.
Thank you.
Because I was impressed, because I didn't think somebody could be like, hey, I haven't really been doing this recently. I don't know, where the tools are, but you figured it out pretty quickly, and you were able to put in, make a name for yourself, put yourself out there. And I'm glad I can have your support, because honestly, it's not easy doing this and having someone who you can mesh with pretty well to put out a product like this. So thank you for being here. Thank you for putting in the work. Thank you all for being here this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for following us.
Yeah, I can't say anything else. Thank you so much for your support over the past year.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone from around the world, from the EU community, from the NA community, from the JP community. Melty Blood has been a wild ride for the past year, and I cannot wait to see where we go in the next one. Thank you from all of us here. Thank you to Eliphant once again. We can't thank you enough. Thank you, Kamane.
Thank you, French Bread. Thank you, Type Moon.
And play Melty Blood.
Play Melty Blood.
We'll see you guys
later.
next time.
Take care.